Why is this? Oh my goodness. Why is this delayed? Delayed. Allie, can you lower that for a little bit, please? Where am I, Nicole? I'm at the lake house. I don't know how this is going to work because I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring people on. Let me see, because I don't have two monitors here. 1 second. This is really confusing. Came to do some sewing and I didn't get it done. Okay, and let's see how that works. I look in YouTube, it's going to be severely delayed. I'm sure it is. I'm just going to have to pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. Oh, this one. All right, I'm popping out the chat. I'm going to have to go to the Zoom. Where's the chat? Here. Okay, hopefully this will work. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Sean. Hi, Carol. Nora. To Scooter, Tracy. David. Hello. Nanette. Tracy, Sean, Kathy, Cindy, Peggy. There's the infamous stairs. Pinkies. Karen McCann. Amber. Carol, Linda, Terry. Pia. Hey, Pia. We heard from your friend last night. She said you had a headache the last couple of days. Or she did. I see one of you had a headache. I might have got that wrong. Karen H. Patty, Nana Patty, Cindy B. BJ. Okay, so who's heard of a tenter? It's the most disgusting thing. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Skipper. No, it's horrible. Yes, and they have a camp toilet and you've got to put a plastic bag in it. And then there's a 5-gallon shower, but they don't tell you how to refill it. And it's a camp shower, you just hang it up and the sun has to heat the water. And they don't talk about a sink or anywhere to wash your hands? It's called a tenter. It's actually a site, tenter.com. It's horrible. You want to listen? You want to hear listen, I'll read this to you. It's horrible. And it's not cheap. It's like, depending on where you stay, $150 a night. Okay, so here's one of them, okay? I don't know if I can share it. Let me see if I can share it on. Let me try to share this. It's so hard to do this with stupid Zoom. I don't want to hide video. I've got to share. Okay, I want to share that. Share that. Okay, there we go. So this is the tenter. This one is $151 on average a night, right? Okay, and this is going to be the same thing that I see on all the tenter sites. So this is an exclusive tenter site. Tenter partners with farmers, ranchers, and other property owners to offer unique outdoor accommodations on beautiful private land. Each tenter's signature site includes a 10 by 12 safari-style canvas tent on a raised platform, and you'll find a queen-size single or bunk bed inside. You'll also have a 6-foot picnic table, outdoor fire pit, 2 tenter Adirondack chairs, and a heating source to keep you warm and toasty at night. If you're camping with a larger party, the site also has a 5-person dome tent that you can easily set up for extra sleeping space. The Tenter Mountain Bliss campsite is your own private tent overlooking the beautiful Catskill Mountains, close to everything. This is a magical setting to swim, hike, take in wildlife, and dance under the stars. The space. The campsite is tucked into a private meadow pocket, edged by tumbling hillside, creek, and waterfall, woods, and my horse's favorite pasture with views of the surrounding hillsides and river valley. The farm is home to herds of white-tailed deer, wild turkeys, bullfrogs, painted turtles, and the occasional snapper. Visiting Canada geese, wood ducks, great blue herons, and red-tailed hawks. My off-track thoroughbred chickens, ducklings, and Asian, my Cocker Spaniel rescue. You may hike in the woods. You can forage for wild berries in the meadow. You can swim in the pond at your own risk and fall asleep to the babbling creek frog chorus and Diva's galloping hooves. Minutes away at the bottom of our hill is a New York State trout fishing site for North Branch Calico Creek, a mini mart, and a gourmet farm-to-table restaurant. It is just 10 minutes to the towns of Callicoon and Jeffersonville, 20 minutes to Bethel Woods, the Woodstock Festival site. This campsite is off the grid, offering the chance to relax, unplug, and experience nature. There is no electricity or Wi-Fi, and cell service can be hard to come by. You'll have the entire campsite to yourself to be murdered, as you'll be the only campers enjoying this piece of paradise until the murderers come. No. When it comes to bathrooms, so this is the fun part, the campsite comes with a solar camp shower. It'll be filled with water and can be hung anywhere around the campsite you feel comfortable with. That means there's no shower curtain. You're doing this naked, and they're probably watching you. Okay? You can hang it anywhere you want. There's no shower curtain. Okay? Let's see. As well as an outdoor camp toilet. So you line the loo with a provided clean waste bag. Then you do your duty, and then you remove the bag. You tie it off, and you throw it into the garbage. Lovely, isn't it? When you arrive, you follow the map provided to arrive at your campsite. Parking will be close by, and dogs are always allowed. What's included at the campsite? Well, you get that large canvas tent with a queen size air mattress. Lovely. A separate 5-person pop-up dome tent that probably smells really musty. Picnic table and benches, outdoor camp shower and toilet, 2 Adirondack chairs, lanterns and lighting, firewood for the campfire, what you should bring, s'more supplies and any food you'd like to eat, a cooler to keep your grub from spoiling, bedding and pillows for the provided queen size air mattress. Upon checkout, you should leave no trace of your stay and make sure your campsite is returned to its natural glory, getting around. And they've got directions here. Other things to note, tent or campsite extras. There are amenities or services that can be provided by your camp keeper for an additional fee. Please let us know in advance if you want to add any of these to your booking. Extras must be confirmed at least 24 hours prior to truck check-in. You can get a guided visit to the barn for $30. You can visit with Diva, my piano playing horse, the chickens, ducklings, and nesting barn swallows. The barn is a huge kidney-shaped, thin shell, concrete insulated dome of unique construction. Toilets. Every campsite is equipped with a camp toilet. We call it the tenter loo. This is a simple wooden box with a toilet seat and a bucket inside. Line the bucket with a clean waste bag supplied at the camp or another appropriate plastic bag prior to use. Afterwards, simply tie the bag up and place it in the trash bag. We got this idea from bathrooms used on NASA spaceships, and we use the tenter loo countless times ourselves. Don't worry, our germs are all over it. Showers, okay, this doesn't make sense because it says these are extras, but then you get those. So camping during the Ickies, tenter, campsites have always been the perfect solution for getting away from it all. Privacy and seclusion are part of what make this outdoor accommodations unique. And usually all it takes is a quick road trip out of the city to reach one of our exclusive camping destinations. In the age of social distancing, isolated time can still be quality time, especially when you're unplugged and out in nature. We want you to know that the Tenter team and our hosts are working together to make sure you have a safe and relaxing experience. Our hosts have been doing a great job ensuring our campsites are clean and spotless for your arrival. We ask that you do your part as well. Maintain social distancing, clean up after yourselves, and leave no trace, but there's no sink or anything mentioned, right? So that everyone in our camping communities can enjoy these cherished outdoor spaces. Lovely. I know where the chat went. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Oops, where's the chat? The chat. There you go. Seems cool to me, but I enjoy tent camping. Hi, Sue W. Hi, Wildlife. Hi, Diane Hess. Hi, T-Man, T-Man. Good job, Dorothy. The Tin Man. What's going on? Are you tripping a little bit? Cheryl. Hey, Ivy Lynn. I had to go to bed like a normal. I can give you in Slack nicely different Facebook buy stuff. I wake up and that. A rip off. I will stay home and sleep in my California King log cabin bed, and the woods and lake are here. It looks good, especially it looks good for you, Scott. Nicole thinks it looks cool. Okay. Karen McCann will pass on that. Sounds disgusting. Who said that? It's an outhouse when no one empties their own waste. Don't forget the snakes and the wild critters that roam around looking for a meal, and then you have to carry a bucket of water from the pond to clean. You do that for free in Sequoia Forest. That's right, Scooter. I would be afraid of a snake or a spider in the tent too. See the stairs, yes, the infamous stairs. No thanks, I don't feel like fighting bears and snakes. Jessica. Caroline, hello there. We wanted to work this hard to enjoy a supposed neat area. We would just stay home. These people are laughing as they take your money. Okay, so you can always take your own bucket and toilet seat. You could. Fun times. I like to camp, but not like that, no thanks. Hi, Augie, sad soul. Patty, Scout Inquirer, Lexi, Cheryl, Boyce, Kevin Leonard, Sue W, Jessica, Caroline. There was a couple, what was I going to say? Oh, where's Heather with the breaking? I asked Heather to email me where she got the stuff, and she never did. And the stuff didn't break, and I don't know what she's talking about or where it came from, but I would love to know. Hi, Dandy. Heather, are you here to tell me where that came from? I wonder something. I'm just going to try something here really fast. Okay. I want to check something out here. Oh, someone's here. Hey there. Why am I looking up so much? I don't know what's going on here. My twin sister. Why is my, okay. Cameras. How come I can't look at both cameras. Yeah, that's not going to be good. I want to see if I could take this in the kitchen. But then I would stop this one, move this over there. Okay, so I guess I could if I want to. If I want to shut my video. Look at this, we do things in unison. Okay, so I'm there if I want to be there. I want to move it around. Okay, I also put the thing in Slack because I don't know how I'm going to be able to do much here. I keep having to pop out my chat. Yeah, I'm fine, Patricia. It's just weird, funky lighting over here. There's like no lighting in this house. It's so bad. I still remember when Jimmy fell down the stairs. Mm-hmm. Do I look like her? I don't know. I'm a lot younger than she is. People always say they can see it. Yeah, I'm a lot younger. True. I'm starving. Eat sleeping, I don't even want to eat. Well, we are my crazy life. We're just exactly where we are. Okay, but I'm gonna get up for a second. Are you gonna call in, Scooter, or somebody? I put the thing in mini brands. I don't know what's gonna go on, but yeah, Patricia, I hear that. Hey, Tracy B. I can't even see. Hold on a second. I wish you would call in so I could just make you a co-host so I could walk away from this. For a second. Really, Patricia? Oh, in a few minutes, okay. I'll have to wait. It's okay. I'm just hungry. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Hi, Kathy Drew. Does anybody know what Heather's talking about with Al Stauch and a woman named Heather? Does anybody know what Heather's talking about? The breaking news? I really, uh-oh, somebody's here. Let me see. Someone's here, someone's knocking at the door.
Hi, it works, right?
Yeah. Okay. Did you hear any of Heather's news?
No, I haven't. What was her news again? Because it was something about the husband, right? Gannon's father.
Yeah, and that it was going to be breaking news today that he's been having an affair with someone named Heather. And then
On-
she kept saying she was going to tell me where she got this from, but she never messaged me.
Yeah,
Nothing. I didn't see anything break today.
I haven't, looked online or anything really all day, so.
I did a quick search just to
Did
put
ya?
that in, and nothing came up.
Yeah, I heard nothing, but like I said, I haven't really looked. Well, hopefully she'll call you or hear this, right?
Who knows? No, because if it did break, she might be embarrassed or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Mm.
Well, I mean, it's nothing to be embarrassed about, right?
Well, that's subjective,
Yeah,
right? I don't know.
yeah.
Hi, Sunshine Country.
So it was really cold up there where you're at today, right?
Windy like crazy. It's 51 degrees tonight.
It's still 75 here. Can you believe that?
No.
I can't either.
Ivy, could you just give me a little insight of where you're hearing this? It's supposedly been known. Where's the inside track on this?
Carolyn, I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah, all right. Ivy. Hi, Florida Gray Lady. I'll tell you, but I can't say the name on channel because it's another channel. Don't even tell me. You don't even say it. Is it initials? Is it initials? I think I know. Is it initials that begin with a W? Is it initials that begin with a W? Is it initials that begin with a W? Okay, but that's what I hear. Facebook pages. So it is that place. Okay, well. Tin Man, are you okay? Who's Dorothy, my dear? What is going on with you, Tin Man? Do you need to see someone? Hi, Humpty Dumpty's broken pieces. Oh, see, it's hard to get involved in stuff like that because if he said, she said, you don't know why she, no, I'm not going to go. That's like dirty laundry. Okay, I understand it all now. I get it. I thought it was real stuff. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't like the Facebook. I tell you why. I told you I don't get involved in the Facebook. It's ridiculous. There's so many lies and so many things. And look, gosh, that dun, 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 dun. I thought that was Alfred Hitchcock up there. Look at that. It scared the crap out of me. I thought it was in my house. Dun, 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 dun. What are you doing? Why is she doing that? She's stalking us. Are you kidding, Sharon? You're supposed to push 100 on Thursday? I backed away because yeah, I'm not going there. If there's a war going on between those two people, Who knows why, what, who's saying what and why? The Tin Man needs a heart. The Tin Man is in here tonight, Scooter.
Okay, that was his name because I saw that hello Dorothy or good job Dorothy. But
Yeah,
I
he
couldn't
keeps
make out
talking
the
to
name.
Dorothy. He keeps talking about Dorothy, the Tin Man.
Where's the Scarecrow and the Cowardly Lion?
Oh, we know where the Scarecrow is. They have their own channel, the one without a brain. It is the Wizard of Oz here, right? You have the Cowardly Lion.
Let me get another can
A
of
lot of
Pepto.
scarecrows without brains. Tin Man, a lot of people without a heart, right? A lot of Tin Men. Yeah. And so, yeah, YouTube really is like the Wizard of Oz, don't we? And don't pay any attention to that man behind the curtain. We have a lot of those too. And a lot of wicked witches. And a lot of wicked witches. Flying monkeys. Exactly, Jen B. So the Tin Man is here tonight. Where'd you go, Mr. Tin Man?
Hello, I'll be right with you to take your order.
Hi, Melinda.
All right,
Oh,
go ahead.
and don't forget the munchkins. Don't forget all the munchkins.
What would you like?
That was quickly rescinded, wasn't it, Carol? As soon as that came out, that was quickly rescinded, wasn't it? I hope nobody saw this. Whatevs. Whatevs. Let them have their heads come off. We're going to remain sane and wonderful and light. Thanks, Shenbi.
Are you staying at your house tonight?
Jimmy's like, why don't you sleep there tonight?
You never do?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah. Because your daughter's there.
Yeah, she's here. She's watching some guy on floss tube.
Some guy on what?
Floss tube. What's the guy's name? I'll give him a shout out.
Oh,
Noah Stitches.
How many subs does he have?
I think it's like 6 subs.
Oh, Noah Stitches. My daughter's watching you, Noah Stitches. Go over to Noah Stitches and tell him that Mommy Rambling sent you over because our daughter watches you. Kathy, what the freak? What do you mean you think you've been away too long? You know what happened to Kathy and I tonight? Kathy sent me something and she says, oh my gosh, I sent that to the wrong person. Can you delete that? So I went into my stupid iPhone and I checked the messages, right? And then I hit delete and it said delete conversation. And I said, yes. And you know what it did? Everything Kathy and I have ever texted was gone.
oh my goodness.
And I tried to tell Kathy that.
Yeah.
I told her that because I had to go delete those things that you sent me erroneously, I lost everything. And she said, all those witty things that I sent you, I said, yeah, I lost it all. And that bothers me because I might not have read it all and stuff. And I expected Kathy to be like, oh, I'll just forward you them on my end. But she didn't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kathy, you should just forward me the messages into a new message. You should just go back in all our past messages and click the little forward button and send them off to me. That would make me feel a lot better. Because now I feel like I'm missing something. We did have some really good messages. I told her. I wanted to remember our first message and everything.
Right.
Can you do that, Kathy? Can you just, on every little message, there's a little thing and it'll go forward and just forward it to me so I can have them all back? That would be very nice. Kat, you know what Kathy said? She goes, there'll be more.
Right. Yeah.
You can get it back. Just go and do a reset. I can't because then I'm going to lose all my photos and stuff. It said. I can't do it. I can't. I would freak out.
Same here. I can't risk that.
Yeah.
I
See?
panic.
See, she's being deceptive. She goes like this. Oh, no, Carolyn, we're starting over, dear. See that?
I'm going to have to put the chat on. Hold on.
Kathy, you can just click the little thing because I lost it all trying to delete the thing you sent me, which I don't even know why, because it really wasn't anything to delete, but I did and I lost everything. So you should really just then send me the messages and I like to have them. Let me check on Lisa D. Hold on a second. Is it synced with iPad or anything? I doubt it. Okay, Lisa said, I still have a very low temp in the 90s. Excuse me, in the 99s. It's the other 99. The 99s. What'd she say?
No, I was just laughing the way you're going the 90s, the 99s.
Oh, I
the
thought
other
Kathy from
99.
Texas was saying something. Yeah, look at Sharon. Kathy, I'll never delete your messages. She told me to, Sharon. She made me lose all the messages. Still have a very low temp in the 99s. I'm making slow progress, though. The incision looks good and the swelling is improving. Swallowing is better. Pain is well managed. The nurse is still coming, so that makes me feel good. She came today and said everything looks good for her, too. Started a short tapering course of prednisone to address the possibility of adrenal insufficiency. Spoke to the PA again. Oh, she's texting me right now as we were speaking. Spoke to the PA again. She said the doctor said to stay the course. It's normal for this type of surgery. Give it time, taking his advice. I want to come on, but I don't have the energy at night to go down and sit at the table. Too wiped. Just call me Agent 99, LOL. And she said, and please tell Kathy from Texas to send you your messages. That's cruel of her not to. She should really do that. Okay, Kathy. You don't want to upset Lisa D now, do you? Yeah, did you hear the last thing that she said, Kathy? She said you really should send the messages to Carolyn. It's really not nice to upset her like that. When all she did was try to delete something for you and ended up deleting all of your text messages. Yeah, she's texting right now about it. She said she would do that for me if I deleted all the messages. She said it's not hard. All you do is hit the forward button and just put it to the message. It's not hard, she said. She said she might have to take you out behind the Grand Union if you don't do it. She said she will, Lisa, but I don't know if she really means it. Do you people think she? I don't think she, I think that's just like, yeah, later. It's not rude of you. She had something fused in her neck. She told everybody about it. As soon as I edit them. See, she's playing games, Lisa. Yeah,
Can you
she's not.
start at the beginning with this messages from Kathy? Because
Okay,
I really
here's
don't
what,
understand it.
yeah, okay, here's what happened, right? Imagine I send you a text and a picture,
Okay.
okay? And then I go, oh my gosh, Scooter, I sent that to the wrong person. Can you delete that? Right?
Yeah.
Please. And I'm like insisting, like it wasn't anything like she didn't send like nude pictures or anything. Okay, so please don't think something like that. It wasn't anything to me that, you know, if I had sent that to someone, I would just say, oops, sorry, wrong post, you know. It wasn't anything crazy.
Right.
So then I said, okay. And I had never really deleted any text messages. So I just kind of clicked little check marks on those 3 things she sent. And it said, delete conversation. And I thought it meant just that conversation. So I said, yes. Everything went gone.
Okay.
So then I told her about it, thinking she would say, oh, no worries. I have all our messages. I'll just forward them back to you. She didn't say that. She didn't say it. Now I just asked her here, and Lisa told her, and she's like, not so much, not so much.
And you want those messages back?
Yeah, because I like to have a running, like when I know the first time we talked and what we said, and then maybe you said something nice that I liked, and then I can never look back on it anymore.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
And she won't send it. She just wants to hurt me. So now Lisa's texting.
You're teasing, right? You're kidding,
No,
right?
no, I'm really not. Let's see here. Does she know what happened at the Grand Union? Do you know what happened at the Grand Union, Kathy from Texas, what Lisa had to do a long time ago? If she did, she would be very afraid, she said. Why what, Linda? I don't know. She just won't send them back to me. I think she has a little bit of power. It was nude pictures. No, it wasn't. It was not. It wasn't anything really that even needed to be deleted, in my opinion. It wasn't like she sent her social security number or her driver's license or anything like that. If I honestly sent it to you, I would just say, wrong message, Scooter. But I think she enjoys. No, why? Who said that?
Or I keep hearing myself. Oh, maybe not.
Hi, Lisa. Yeah, I like to look at old text messages, right? Especially, yeah, maybe somebody said something really nice and then it's gone.
You know what? I don't think I've ever done that. Unless
What?
I've needed to.
Delete a message, yeah. Oh, looked at old ones.
Yeah, I mean, unless I really needed to for some reason, you know, to look something up, but not to just sit there and reread them.
Right, well,
But, you know, to each his own. If that makes you feel good.
It's a little thing, right? Yeah. It's like it was her fault that everything got deleted. It was her fault. Had she not told me to delete it, and had I not just jumped at her command, it wouldn't have been gone.
Kathy, just send her those back, please.
See, she keeps saying I have many really nice things to say, but why won't you give me the old ones back? That's our history. That's our history.
She wants her history with you. It might be in her book someday.
Yes, Davida, I have everyone's text messages.
When she writes her memoirs, when she's like, I don't know, 97, She may want
I
to
might
go
want to
back
put
to all
those
these
texts in the
messages.
book. Right.
Yes, yes.
She's just holding it over my head.
So you do have Davita's.
Was that the first time she messaged you since you got the new phone? If so, the old phone. No, I checked the old phone, JA. I checked it. They're not there. Can you believe that?
Nicole Griffith, that is really sweet that she keeps them. I keep them all too. I mean, I used to delete them years ago, but I don't anymore.
Okay,
Just
see,
keep 'em
she
up.
probably will. Look at that. I probably will. She just wants to keep doing that. I get Carolyn and love her to pieces, but issues like this is when I don't know if she's being serious. No, I totally am being serious, Patty.
Lisa D, I can't wait for you to watch Apple's videos. She sure loved those gifts you sent her. They'll give you a smile because you really made her happy.
Text messages are backed up on the cloud immediately, but I don't think mine are on the cloud. I really don't think they are. Oh, I know, Sharon. Sharon said, my texts to you, Carolyn, are fascinating. You're buffering, you're offline, you're still showing up.
Mine to her are fascinating too, just sending a silly emoji picture. Her wondering, what in the heck? Why are you sending this? I like to keep her guessing.
Do you know? I do apologize. Who's the memories whisper to me, right? So, yeah, there was another lady with Scotty dogs, and I messaged her on Facebook, but she didn't get back to me. And then there were a couple of people that had like really bad reviews of her. So,
I wonder if the Bryan clan would have any old contacts.
yeah, I know. The Bryan clan. Nicole, do you want to text me? Maybe that should be a member's option. Maybe that should be a member's perk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. People would love that.
Yeah, you could text me. And the Patreons could call me once a month.
Yeah. That's good, actually.
Actually.
Oh, thank you, Sean.
It seemed genuine to me.
Hi, Danny.
Yeah, Augie, do you have one that I could have? Do you know one, Augie? You think about like all these people watching this thing, that there would be one Scotty or Westie breeder, right? And everybody that watches, even on the replay, or that they would know one.
Right.
And they could vouch for me, and they're like, hey, she lives by a lake, but she puts life jackets on her dogs, and your dog's not going to drown if you let her have one, if you let her buy one, you know?
Right. Yeah.
That lady was a little bit ridiculous. I think so. Like, I'm going to buy the dog from her and let it drown in the lake.
Oh, Newfie, yes. I didn't know you were here because I was about to say your name. Oh, she likes you too, Newfie.
Sharon's looking for a good Maine Coon breeder. Anybody know anyone? She wants European lines. Please let Sharon know about a Maine Coon breeder. Sound like those other people. What were those other people that did that? Who were those other people that said, if anybody knows about this, contact? We said, wow. Who were those other people?
I don't know. I don't know what you're,
Oh, it was that lady that I knew, and she was saying like she wanted this certain dog, and could you guys all find something? Like she was really acting like she wasn't going to do any legwork at all. At least I'm doing some legwork.
oh, yes, yes, that lady from your
You, oh,
Facebook.
Humpty Dumpty has a Scotty. Can I ask you something? Has your Scotty ever swam? That's correct. You heard that right, Peggy K. That she could not sell me a Scotty because I lived by a lake and the Scotty would be on property, like if he was here or somewhere, that's not, the lake is not fenced off. And she said that Scotties are incompatible with swimming and she couldn't do it.
Yeah,
You just
that's,
got a
I don't
Schlicky.
know.
That's so stupid because any dog of mine that didn't like water wouldn't go in the lake anyway. They weren't stupid. They would drink water
That's the thing.
and
Yes,
yeah,
that's,
they
yeah.
wouldn't just
I
go
was
say, oh, I'm
thinking
gonna
that.
just jump in because like I can't swim and I just hate water, but I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah, I thought that was really kind, very odd to tell
Yeah.
you the truth.
And believe me, I have a Westie and they're not so different in body shape than a Scottie. They're all Scotland Terriers and come on, there's not a big difference and the Westie can swim. So I think she was being a little bit ridiculous and she might be watching tonight. And I do think you are being a little ridiculous.
Do you think she might be
Who
watching?
knows? Maybe.
Did you tell her
That's
that you
not
have
true.
a
The dog would
future?
be fine at the lake. I know, Humpty, right? She's nuts, I think. You had your colonoscopy, went good, no polyps. You took biopsies to try to figure out what's causing the inflammation. Well, that's good. It's over though. How was it? Okay, everything's good. I mean, good.
Very good, Nana Patty.
Good for you. They still haven't called to schedule mine. Dogs are not like children. They won't go near. Right, absolutely. I've never had a dog
Right,
like you'd be like,
Peggy?
where's the dog? Somebody left the lake open. You know what I mean? I've never heard that in my life, and I've lived here my whole life.
No.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, for some reason she didn't want you to have the dog.
Yeah. Even
So
my
she's
son's
thinking
dog,
that.
he doesn't like the freaking water. Okay. He'll only swim if somebody puts him in there, but he comes by, goes on the dock. He doesn't just jump off.
Unless she's thinking you're not going to watch the dog careful enough. You're going to let the dog get outside. It might get close to the water and somehow fall in. That's probably what she's thinking.
You should have seen this questionnaire that I had to answer, and I answered everything. Oh no, I can't do it. You would need to get a actual fence.
Some are like that. I remember doing that myself for somebody to
Oh
get
yeah,
one of
because
my dogs.
labs love water, Kathy. The
I
propofol
gave
was
up.
awesome. You gave up on what?
Filling out some questionnaire once
Oh, it's like
for
whenever
somebody.
they ask that, you know, they're just going to be like ridiculous. Like, I don't mind
Yeah.
them trying to find a good home, but then when they start making you, it's like a lot of those rescue groups. Everybody's like, oh, get a rescue.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of those rescue groups are ridiculous.
Right?
Yeah, my niece, okay, she had a Chihuahua for a long, long time, and that Chihuahua lived a good life, okay? They had a shore house. She had everything. She tried to adopt another one. She said, you wouldn't believe what they're putting me through. And they won't even approve. Like, it was crazy. Like, why would they approve? Oh, well, you travel or this and that. But she took the dog with her. But then I guess they didn't want the dog travel. It was like, it was nuts.
I know. What do they want? I don't understand. They want everything absolutely perfect. What is absolutely perfect?
Right. Yeah, and then that's why everybody that says, go get a rescue, then I don't think they've really tried to get a rescue because it's not easy.
I always wanted to get one of those, the little Greyhound,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, those groups, but
One of our principals had one, a retired Greyhound racer. You've had Scotties your whole life and they are the best and you have a pool and that is the most absurd thing you've ever heard. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to hear. I'll read you her stupid email.
Oh yeah, we love these things.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm supposed to tell you, do you know someone called Grand Piano?
No. What? Are they related to the Tin Man? Why? What a grand piano.
Yeah, they subscribe to my channel and they earlier said, you know, that they love that you make them laugh. So they just commented on my video of mine and said, tell her I said hi for me.
Is it someone, do you think it's someone messing with us or it's a real person?
I think, well, it's a real person, evidently.
Oh, okay. Or hi, grand piano. I don't
I've
know.
never,
I've
tell
never
her
heard
said
of
hi
it.
for me.
Yeah,
If you're
never.
here, Grand Piano, come on in, say hi. She's on.
Let me get to this lady. Okay. Okay, first she told me we have a litter of 4 Scotties. They were born on August 6th. The father is a grand, I think it means grand champion, GCH. Okay, and then she puts, he was a prize. This is a problem because she's like so freaked out. He was a prize winner at the Westminster in February 2020. The maternal grandmother is another champion and was a winner at the Westminster in 2019. There are 4 puppies, 2 boys and 2 girls. There is an interview and reference checking process to be considered. We are breeding Scotties that with show quality potential from parents who have been DNA tested for inheritable diseases. People who will participate in dog showing or other AKC titles receive special consideration. See, I think that's the underlying reason, including shared ownership opportunities, show dog or not. All of our puppies are delightful companions. The first step in the process is for you to read our website, especially the front page, and frequently asked questions and puppy pages, and then to fill out the questionnaire on the following page of our website using this link. And don't forget to hit the send button after you complete the questionnaire. After we have a prospective family's application, we'll review it carefully, ask more questions, answer more questions, talk on the phone, get references, and then we create a short list. And depending on what each family has requested, we match the puppies with the families on our short list. Thank you for your interest, right? Okay, that was the whole thing. And then I went and filled out the stupid questionnaire. And then she came back and where's her second one to me? Okay. Thanks for completing the, hi, Carolyn. Thanks for completing the questionnaire. I'm so sorry. I wish I could tell you, you could have one of our pups, but I must let you know that we will never let one of our Scotties, never, okay? Never let one of our Scotties go to a home without a fence. Only physical fences and especially not near water. You would have to physically fence a portion of your yard. There are huge differences between Scotties and other terriers, especially as regards is their shape, their body density, their short legs. They are not designed for flotation.
The way you're saying that.
And that's
Oh,
what
you're
she said.
Wow.
That's what she said. And you should see, I put paragraphs in that stupid questionnaire, wasting my time.
Well, all I can say is it wasn't meant to be.
Right.
This
Yeah,
person,
she's, yeah,
you know.
yeah. Well, yeah. But I mean, how stupid, what a stupid reason. Oh, she won't allow invisible, no, you can't have an invisible fence. It's not the same.
You'll find one from a different person that's going to be a great fit.
Humpty Dumpty says that's ridiculous, that she'll never sell one. And then doesn't that just make you want to buy one from her and then go, ha, 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 you know, like it's like, no, it's like somebody said, my aunt said, or somebody said today, because my aunt came up and we're talking about my cousin who doesn't even let his mother know how much money he's making from this thing. And I said, you better send him the freaking tax bill. Don't you dare pay it. And she said that when the well pump went recently, he got almost $1,000 from her.
What?
And I said, are you kidding me? And she goes, I don't even know how much it really cost. I said, you got to be kidding. I said, send him the tax bill. She goes, I will. I said, he's been making money like crazy this summer. Anyway, so we're talking and somebody said something like, did you say it, Allie? You just like to cook meat in there and see if you can get away with it? Yeah, because like when someone says that, and they're that, you kind of just, you know what I told my aunt? I said, we should get you a thing of bacon, like 5 pounds of bacon, and just cook a whole bunch of bacon before you go back home. She's 95. She came up for like 2 hours because she had a meeting with the girls. She was going out to dinner with them. But I said, cook a whole bunch of bacon and then tell them you did it. Or say, better yet, say Carolyn's stove was on the fritz and she came over and cooked 5 pounds of bacon in the house. I would just like to go in there and
I
cook
wish you would
bacon.
say that. I wish.
I could go in there and cook bacon because we have the keys and stuff. So I could go in there and just cook bacon.
You should.
I should, right?
Uh-huh.
Care of my pet. I haven't eaten animals.
And you said that one time those people were there and he didn't seem to mind one bit. They had the 2-year-old or something.
Yeah. Oh, but then he said Jimmy said that he got very upset about this last time. He said someone tracked pine needles into the house. And he said, well, maybe it was the guy that took care of the pump. And he said, no, it was these people and they did something else he didn't like. And guess what? He removed his house from the site. So I think there must have been bad reviews all around. Like these people pissed him off, right? So he probably got nasty with them. They probably left a bad review. And then he thought like, screw it. I'm taking this down and trying to get around this bad review probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're like the Westies, Patricia. They're not big.
Have you ever had a Scotty?
Do it on a live. Nicole says, do it on a live.
You should.
Bruce, I knew you wouldn't mind if I went in there and just cooked some bacon.
Hey, you had a craving. The whole family wanted BLT.
We needed bacon and Jimmy does so much for you guys. So we just went in and cooked bacon. We aired it out. Don't really air it out, just like.
What do you think he's like as a neighbor?
Oh, I don't know. I wonder what his other house, he Airbnbs it too.
Probably like a movie.
I gotta check his other one and see if I could read any reviews on it. Let me just see real quick. He's just, what'd you say, probably what?
No, never mind.
Oh, like your roommate.
Probably like her roommate.
Yeah.
All right, let's put the caution on.
Oh, she's so afraid the roommate's listening. The roommate's not listening to me, believe me. We got turned down from a breeder. What did it say? For some weird reason, and it broke my daughter's heart when she was little. Yeah, but see, that's what I mean. I almost feel like setting somebody else up, right, with all the right answers for this, right? All the right answers. Because
Yeah.
now we know, like, oh, I want to show the dog at Westminster. Oh, yes. And my husband comes from this long line of dogs, whatever. Tell her whatever she freaking wants to hear. And then be like, yeah, okay. Because it just ticks you off.
And is she like close to your area where you would be able to go and pick the dog up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. She's just like really just.
Well, her dog is losing out on a great home.
She wants him to be like, but she wants him to be like a show dog and stuff like that. Who wants shared ownership of a dog? I don't want shared ownership of a dog.
No.
Oh, Tammy, Kathy was really worried about you tonight. About you having to evacuate. Can we do an Ask Ally session? What do you want to ask her? Shared ownership means breeding. I don't think she would care about that because you won't share ownership of a pet either. But that's like the most stupid reason you'd have to
That's
fence.
the only reason she really gave was the water.
And what
Oh,
if,
no,
what if
the
I
fence.
put up a freaking
fence.
fence, right? I put up a freaking fence and she's like, okay, and then I take the fence down. So stupid. Or what if I moved, right? What if I had this really nice fenced yard and then I moved?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, oh, I know that, Patricia. Rescues, they charge a lot of money too, and there you have to jump through hoop after hoop after hoop with them.
Yeah, I would love to have one of those miniature greyhounds. Those things are so cute.
Trying to have kids get up, looking to eat. We have a miniature Australian and we have no breeding rights because we didn't pay more. Squirrel will give the. Yeah, and if I told her, she'd be, oh my gosh, you can't have a flying squirrel.
Yeah, because, well, I was going to say, tell her you've rescued a flying squirrel.
No, but then she'll probably use that against me,
Yeah, that's true.
right? She'll probably be like, no, then you no, you no way.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, I figured that Karen H that she was a real, but you know what the problem is with the Scotties, at least in this area, they're not very common, okay? And the ones that are around are a lot of them are show dogs. So I think that's why they're acting so crazy.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hartman wise, that it probably is a whippet, I guess. I don't know. They look like little mini greyhounds. They're so cute.
I've seen a lot of house cats who are meaner than a junkyard dog. What? Scooters? No.
Huh?
Tracy
What?
B. I don't know what Tracy B is saying. Why didn't Grand Piano say it here? Weird, yeah. There's a lot of weirdness in YouTube, we know that. Sure, Caroline. Jimmy never told me the story yet. There's a story behind that, right? Yeah, sure.
Did you call in?
They used to be very popular, right? Oh, she said she rescued it, but it sounded like breastfed it. Okay, yeah, it could.
Welcome to the deli. How can I help
Absolutely
you?
high 61 to deli.
Today, we're serving sides of the New York style cheese pizza chips. They're free along with any of your sandwiches. If you order a bowl of soup, you'll receive pop time, potato truffle, pop chip snack. Come have a seat. Come sit down.
Do you have a special sandwich of the day?
Today it's corned beef.
Can you get it made into a Reuben?
That's exact. Yeah, I should have said Reuben. That's what it is.
Okay. Do you wrap it up in wax paper?
Oh, yes, we did not wax paper. We use white paper.
Oh, okay.
Very similar to what a butcher uses, because that's the best to wrap sandwiches in. It allows the bread to breathe.
Okay. that one of the places?
And soon we're gonna start shipping
Are you?
over the country.
Oh gosh. She's really huge. Yeah, I know, Patricia. She probably would drive me nuts. But then the other place, listen to this one, and this is why it's so crazy that the Tin Man came in tonight,
Yeah,
because the other place had Tin Man in their name. Isn't that crazy?
it is.
Yeah, but listen to this other place. Okay, so first on Yelp, they had terrible reviews. Like I didn't even know people did that on. Okay, but then when you go to their Facebook page, they said, you know, she's got these pictures and she has Karen Terriers and Scotty Terriers, and she's got
That
a,
is weird.
yeah, I know, isn't it weird? And I
Yeah.
sent her a message and she didn't answer me, so that's never good. So then here's what it says about their reviews. Now listen to these reviews.
Dave Skipper said hi.
Hold on, I'm gonna move this here so I can move this down. Okay, so this was August 16th, this review. When I first called Sandra for a Scotty puppy, till the day we picked her up, Sandra was informative and helpful and very professional. We sent a deposit and she sent us a picture every week from birth till we picked our Scotty pup up at 8 weeks. She had all the shots she had for us, and we signed papers and we took our Scotty home. We've had nothing but a wonderful experience with this breeder. I would recommend her to everyone. Then comes another one. Her experience was amazing too. And it sounds exactly from the day we contacted her about getting a little Scotty to the day we picked her up. It almost sounds scripted. Okay, like she gave them the script. So she goes on. And then this other lady says, I had a wonderful experience too. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We're so in love. We're over the rainbow. Get that one, over the rainbow, with our little Karen Terrier, because that was Dorothy's dog. Okay. And then where's the lady that?
Skipper Dave says hi. And to whoever else said hi. It's going to bed.
Oh, here. And this lady wrote it on Yelp too. And you know why I know it's the same lady? Because she calls her a liar instead of a liar. She says, why are you sending my check back after a month of me waiting? What did I do? But wait and wait. Now you show me pictures and then tell me you're sending the check back? So unfair. It's breaking my heart. Just wanted a new baby after I lost my baby girl at 15 years. I wasn't looking anywhere else the last month because I was waiting for the black Karen. You told me, no problem, you liar. Don't trust this lady. She's a liar.
She's a liar.
She means a liar, but she keeps spelling it L-A-I-R, okay?
Lisa
And
H. Hi, hon. Mwah. Okay, sorry.
Then let's see. Then she raises these Bushland Terriers, which are a mix between, I believe it's a Karen and a Scotty. Okay, and it's something really weird about that too. So let's see, and here's another bad review. It says, this is last year. Puppy purchasers beware. We purchased a male Karen Terrier puppy from this blah, blah, blah kennel in New York in April of 2018. During purchase, I asked the breeder for a pedigree list. And at first she just avoided my question. And then later she did not provide them, said she did not provide them for her dogs. That was my first sign something was not right since I paid nearly $1,000 for this puppy. Then after Biff, I guess that's the dog, lost his baby teeth and his permanent teeth came in, we noticed many were crooked. Biff is now 11 months old and his testicles have not dropped. And our vet said this condition is called cryptorchidism. and without surgery can cause testicular cancer. The vet said this condition is likely caused by poor breeding or inbreeding. Folks, by all means, avoid this breeder. I feel she should be investigated by the AKC. And then she says, this is all news to me. I've never been contacted by you for any of your complaints or issues. It seems if you were concerned, you would have contacted me. And she says, perhaps you find it better to make claims public than to address them personally. Okay, and then on Yelp, there were 3 bad reviews. So let me see.
How long has she been doing this?
Let's see. She said that, I'll tell you, she has it her about, let me see. She says, we are long life terrier lovers, dedicating our time to the best big dog in a little body. We have brought our stock in from around the country for health and performance, and we believe in AKC registered stock. We have Cairns, Scottish Terriers, and for a little diversity and designer and want a little of both, we also have Bushland Terriers. Bushland Terriers are a cross between a Cairn and a Scottie. They have characteristics of both and will always be brindle in color no matter the color of the parents. We have had 1 litter of Bushlands in 2015 and 1 in 2016, and we have kept tabs on their health and doings from all the present owners. But why didn't you have them in 17, 18, 19, and 20? That doesn't sound good for the Bushland, does it?
No.
Unless she doesn't update her page, and that doesn't sound good either. But if she, okay, so that sounds like you don't want a Bushland because maybe something didn't turn out right. Let me see here.
Have you? No, I was going to say you probably have never seen the place that they live and breed the dogs, right?
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna look on Yelp. Somebody put, I didn't know they do, yeah, Yelp, let's see. So Barb said, my poor Prince Harry got so mad this spring when he shed his winter coat. He has never, okay, no, that's not there. That's, hold on, that's for, oh my gosh, why did that give it to me? That's the wrong place. Sorry. Pet services, 1 to 3 reviews. Write a review. Where's the person? Oh, here we go. Then this is the person that we just read in Norwich, the one that said you gave my check back and all that stuff. She said, the lady Sandra is a lair. She honestly has this.
How are they spelling it? How does she spell that?
Lair. Okay. This lady Sandra is a lair. She told me a month ago she would have a black Cairn Terrier any day, and I'm still waiting today, 2/17/2020. She said her dogs Oliver and Dottie had a litter, and they are both wheat in color. So I want to know how you get black puppies from them. So I asked if there were any puppies yet, and she says yes, but no black ones. I said, you made me wait for a month for a black pup. Anyway, she said she's sending my check back, and wrote me a real nasty email. Make sure you understand this. These are my puppies. I contacted you this morning and told you I did not have a black puppy for you. I gave you an option. I did not make you wait a month. I did not take your money or cash or check. And for you to treat me the way you have, this is exactly why I have chosen not to let you have one of my babies. You need help in some form, and I'm sorry you are grieving. I reached out to a couple of breeders I know today and asked them if they might be able to help you with your wish. But unsteady, you reach out by bashing me for your rudeness and insecurities, and I don't care what you do. My mind is made up, and you will not have one of mine. I hope you find the perfect puppy, but it will not be here, and God help anyone that deals with you. We are done. Now, why would she be looking for me if she hadn't told me she was having black pups? I have all the emails to prove she's a lair. My first email and date was on January 21st, 2020, and said, "Hi, I have been looking for a Cairn Terrier. Not many around, that's for sure. My husband and I had our baby girl Missy for 15 years and lost her in August. We live in Connecticut. Was hoping to get a male this time, black or dark brindle. Our girl Missy was wheat in color. Can you please send pictures and prices? Please, thank you so much." I still have all the emails back and forth. So she gave her 1 star. And now someone from Florida gave her 1 star and said, "Our puppy passed away just recently and we were looking to welcome another Scotty into our family. Unfortunately, we could not get a response from them. I waited 2 days after they read my response to give ample time. We were not expecting a lengthy response, so just a simple yes or no would have sufficed. However, once I stated that I would take my money elsewhere, they quickly responded as if to spite me. Do not buy from this breeder. If their customer service is anything like they treat their puppies, I would beware. I have posted a screenshot of the conversation." And she did post a screenshot here. And it said, "Hey, I heard you had a litter of Scotties available starting December 2nd. And a while back, do you have any black females unspoken for? If so, how much are you asking?" And then after 2 days or so, she said, "Thanks for the read and no response. I will gladly take my money elsewhere." Okay, and then another one said, "Bought my Cairn Terrier from this breeder. Worst decision I have ever made. She has numerous temperament issues, including anxiety and aggression, which started at a very young age. Tried reaching out to the breeder for AKC certification. She never contacted me back. Do not buy Cairns from this place. Oh yes, she did change her company name, London Bridge, night before I picked my dog up as well. Buyer beware, does not answer calls anymore with original number she gave me." So that looks like another real winner in New York.
Yeah.
And she didn't answer me, and I sent her a message after all that, and I still sent her a message.
Is the Tin Man still in here?
Is the Tin Man still here?
I don't see him so far. I keep glancing.
Yeah, Tin Man. Isn't that funny? And the Tin Man came in tonight.
Yeah.
She's a lair. I wonder if her spell, like, what is her spell correct is doing that to her? Because it's everywhere. It's spelled lair.
Maybe. Hi, it's Bink. I know you said hi to Carol. You're saying hi to Carolyn. but
Hi, it's Bank.
I'm saying hi to you too. Diana.
Dave has a sexy wife, Patricia?
You have one I don't know about, Patricia?
Oh, that Dave, because there was another Dave in here. There was I
Who?
thought she was talking to the other Dave. No, was it Dave? There was a guy in the beginning. I think his name was Dave. David something. I thought she was talking to him. Oh, look, Johnny Hot Rod is here.
Hi, Johnny Hot Rod.
Hi, Johnny Hot Rod. How are you doing? Hi, Jay Bells. Hey, Danielle C. Johnny Hot Rod has a question. What's the question, Johnny Hot Rod? Oh, Sharon hit him. Didn't even get to hear his question. Okay.
Maybe he was really just speeding through.
Maybe. Oh, Lisa said, oh my gosh, let me see what Lisa said. Oh, she's still talking about the one. Yeah. Johnny had to step out.
Off
Off
a
a cliff. Oh, he wants to know where to play Fortnite? He wanted to know why dog cat feed showed up in his recommendations. Oh, I love that, yeah. Hey, Delphine. Hi, Terry. Hi, Diana.
Did you talk to your sister today?
No, did you hear her yell up?
Uh-uh.
You know what she did? She goes like this. Did you get the, whenever I didn't get a response to the email, so then I put it in a text to her and my brother, and I said, well, I sent this message through to Marilyn twice by email, because you don't know how she gets when I don't answer an email within like 30 seconds, okay? I said, and I didn't get any response, and you know what the response was? Oh, I'm having trouble with my email. I'm having trouble with my email. Oh, I thought I answered you. And then she tells me like, oh, she says, those are albums. If you want them, if you want, I don't know. Otherwise, I thought it would be nice if we would donate them to the radio station's auction or something. I don't know. I've never even heard of what she's even talking about. And then I'm like, well, what about all the other stuff? You know, like, where did it all come from? And of course, it came from these closets. And she doesn't want anybody else storing any stuff, okay? I opened the
From the
closet.
closets there at the house?
Yeah, it's got baby carriages in it, car seats. You know, she once took my daughter's dresses, and I'll never forget. Oh, I'm so angry with her. And she was making a big stink that they shouldn't be there, okay, right after my mother died, and made a big stink about it, and then brought all of her clothes in there. It's okay, like Jimmy says, you have to realize she's the only one that says something about it, and she is fine if she does it with her stuff. It's the way she is, and she's never going to change.
Yeah.
So she says, I see now that's where she took all that stuff. Like, she displaced all that stuff to put her stuff in there. And then she has an entire bedroom that has her granddaughter's toys in it. If I ever did that, she would go nuts. Okay? And not even neatly, like thrown.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, so she would go nuts. But anyway, so she screamed up, you know, like, did you get my email? And I said, well, yeah, after I sent the text, after how many days, I did. Where did this stuff come from though? Because that was one of the, and she's like, oh, well, it's from the closet. And sure enough, I look in the closet and there's all her stuff in there now.
That's why it's, you know, not a lot of fun owning with anyone else, and especially family.
Yeah, and then when I was on live, like, she probably didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like, I'm like a lunatic, and she's like, Alexandra, because like she'll talk. My daughter's the home and store news for her.
She what? I didn't.
My
I missed that
daughter's
last
like,
part.
she's the home and my daughter is the home and store news, where she finds out all the information, you know,
Okay.
without talking to anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. But nobody does that to her kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why she is.
So you never yelled that I said hi to her?
No. No, and she just beat it right on out of there. She beat it right on out.
Family, right?
Yeah, lovely, right? And then she says to my daughter, "Oh, so you're staying you're staying up till Friday? Oh, okay. Well, we might come over with a couple of friends on Thursday and have a fire out." Like, what couple of friends are you coming up with that you're having a fire outside? And she goes, "Would you mind?" And so of course she says, "No, it's fine." Well, I don't know how the weather will be anyway. And I guarantee she wouldn't even come. She does that crap all the time. Like the time she
She
said
just
she was
had to
coming
throw
on the
that in
weekend.
there.
Yeah, what?
She just had to throw that in there to
Oh,
like
yeah, like
make
she'd
sure
keep
that
you guessing.
you
Like,
guys know.
might come up for a fire, like,
Yeah.
yeah. At night. I mean, it's stupid, isn't it? I don't know. It's different if you're spending the
I
day
hate
there,
to say
like,
that because that's your sister, but that is how family acts,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, I know.
I won't say she's stupid. I'll just say, you know.
No, it's like she's very cold, very, very being like cold. Mm. And like Jimmy didn't want to be around. Like he's like, I don't want to be around tomorrow, and she has a puss on her face, and she doesn't say because she sets the whole tone for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Diana, I'm here. I'm really here. It's a real thing behind me.
Oh, she's coming back up tomorrow though during the day?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Thursday night, she said.
oh. Yeah. Do you guys have fires out there often?
Yeah, I mean, we don't do it so much. I mean, a lot of like my brother's family always does it when they're up. They always have a fire outside. But it's like we had one. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Some people sit around it longer. Some people don't. So Jimmy's of the kind like, oh, the bugs are getting me. Like he's that kind.
Dave loves his fires. He's got to have it.
Yeah.
We have people here that fire is going 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice if you have a big crowd, but what are my daughter and I going to go sit out there by ourselves? She'll be freaking out about bears. Right, Ellie? Yeah, she'll just be, oh, is that noise? What's that? And then she'll make you all nervous. And
Yeah, I would be too. I don't blame you, Allie. My daughter would be too, both of them.
yeah. And so that would be very fun. And then then she'd worry about did we put it out well enough? And maybe it would spark and start, yeah.
That's like when I go up with Bonnie, and it's just Bonnie and I and, the kids, and Mark's not there or Dave. We
Mhm.
never have a fire. We just don't. But
Yeah,
when Mark's there and Dave, that fire's going constantly.
she had a bunch of hecklers on her video of the tattoo.
I know, she told me that. She got rid of them.
Oh, okay.
I believe there was 2.4 views on that. 1,000.
Yeah, probably because tattoo and
That's what she said.
yeah.
I said it was Amelia. Amelia picked that up.
Right, yeah.
algorithm.
Yeah. Oh. So is it all finished?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in person yet, just on that video. And I couldn't
And
read what it said. 'cause
is
it
that
was
a poem that she wrote or something? Is that what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not in her writing. It was typed. Amelia had typed it up, but that is her signature.
Okay.
And so he picked the font to look like a kid similar to her age. He thought it looked young,
Right. See,
So
but that's what I think. I think that the people that were commenting didn't
What were
understand.
they
So maybe
saying? What
because
were
they were saying like, what was the guy drunk or something? Like, because they didn't realize like it was supposed to be like a little kid's signature and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They thought like the guy was supposed to be writing straight letters and he didn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what was going on.
I asked her to send me what it was, so she sent that to me today in full, because I keep pausing the video and I can't make it out.
Yeah, I couldn't.
And I didn't think that was her writing. She didn't write like that. But, yeah, so she sent me that so I could actually read it.
Right, and then I told you I saw Shelley's coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, cup of Joe. I don't understand that. That must have just hit something.
That is weird. Yeah, it had to
Right.
have, right?
Because it wasn't even like, I could see if she was continually stirring the coffee,
Yeah,
like ASMR and, but she was very short.
yeah. Just stirring it 30 seconds or whatever and says, have a good day.
And she probably, I wonder what she said about that Italian, like, go tell her to
she
F her-
put up
F
a
off,
video.
right? She like, go tell her to take a flying leap.
I told her that and she said in her video where she's
Eating
in
the salad?
grocery haul,
Oh, she has
Indiana
another one?
prices. Yeah, she just put it up and she's holding a few things up, bread and rolls. She said there was
And
some word and she pronounced it. She goes, I don't know if that's right or not, because apparently I say Italian wrong.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I never even knew that was a thing until, I don't know. You know many people that say Italian now?
No, I mean, I.
Not up by us. I think it's like more
I always
common.
thought it was a joke.
Yeah, see? We didn't even know, like, Italian. Like someone doing
You guys
it.
never have heard Italian?
Not up where we live because it's very, a lot of Italian people there and nobody says that. And
Oh, my
also,
goodness.
how does she pronounce Italy? Does she say Italy?
No.
Okay. Does she say Italy? So if it's Italy, it's Italian, right? But you should just say that to her. You should say, well, how do you pronounce Italy?
I'll have to ask her. Italian.
Italy. I'd like to take a trip to Italy. Italy. Oh my goodness. I love that Italian leather. Quesadillas. Oh, quesadillas. Let's get some quesadillas. And also the gyro, right? A lot of people say gyro.
Yeah, how did you say it?
Gyro. Gyro.
We say gyro.
Gyro. Yeah. That's the Greek way. But a lot of people say, I'll take a gyro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But that is harder. That
It
one
is.
is harder. I'll have a couple of gyros.
I got used to that when I worked at a fast food place.
Lisa's got an update. She said, here's an update. I'm making progress. The incision looks good and the swelling's improving. Swallowing is better. Pain is well managed. Just staying the course. As opposed to if you didn't stay the course, you would have a big fit about it and throw a tantrum. I just want to suggest to some of them to get tissue because there's something brown on their nose, kissing. What happened was I was saying kissing up to the mods.
What?
Snoopy said, sometimes I just want to suggest to some of them to get a tissue because there's something brown on their nose kissing up to the mods, but I've never said it. What is Snoopy joking?
I don't know.
Oh, I said I simply asked a question. No one is questioning Shelley. And boy, talk about pearl clutching. LOL. I don't know. What does Snoopy say? These were at HQ. So I was asking why. Oh, multiple people started saying, oh, why can't people trust Shelley's judgment? Oh, why do they think they know better? So I turned the tables. And I simply asked a question. No one's questioning Shelley. And boy, talk about pearl clutching. I don't know what's going on with Newfie.
I don't either.
These two are both from HF. What is HF? One was due on a couple days and the other in a couple weeks. But it was felt they have some acquaintance with each other. The one had 70 cats. I don't think she's,
Oh,
I don't
Judy,
know
did
what's,
you see what Judy said?
oh, what did Judy say?
Web Sleuths had a call in tonight and talked about it, the affair.
Oh, and talked about the affair. But based on what? Now I think I know why, Judy, because that other ones with the initials, they go on there to promote their stuff. They're the same ones that promoted that. What was the thing that went on there? Oh, something that was, they made people pay for on Patreon and they promoted it there. Oh gosh, what the heck was it? I don't even remember what it was, but I wouldn't get it. That's like getting in the middle of a family squabble or something. You don't know how true that is or whatever, and they're still probably slandering each other.
Oh, wow. Did you, Newfie said, Mommy Ramblings, it's a Stepford wife situation at a feral cat rescue YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. We thought you meant here. Scooter was getting ready to go all crazy. I had to send a text to her to calm down. Mistress has pictures of herself and Al. Oh, I know. I no doubt that it could be legit, but I I don't know. It's not ready to get in the middle. What are they going to do? Is it he said, she said, he said, she said? If it's the mother's aunt, I don't know. Oh, you were writing it's about YouTube channel that rescues feral cats. Okay.
Hi, Jay Bells.
Hey, Scooter, what was your favorite part of your trip with Carolyn and Caroline?
Where are you seeing it?
Tracy Kloss said it.
Oh, what was my favorite part? When we got to go home.
I knew she was going to say that.
You knew I
when
was going to.
when we were driving away. Oh my gosh, I knew she was going to say that. Or you should have said, when I pulled in the driveway of the house after getting back. That was my favorite part.
My favorite part,
Did you know that somebody said something like, they were saying something about me and they said, you see how mean she was to Scooter? Seriously. I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Well, I made sure I put that under the video that I was joking for the
So,
ones
I
that
mean, if
thought-
somebody didn't know that, that's like ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah,
You know, that you have to even say that, right?
yeah. And Sharon knew I'd say that too. Remember I said that in the car when we were going somewhere? Caroline and I were riding with you guys to go to Applebee's, I think. Or no,
Yeah.
I
No,
don't know what it was. but
no,
I
when you
just
said I want to
wanted
go home. Yeah, that was it. I think I was at Lake Erie when we were going to go
Oh.
somewhere and you said, oh, I just want to go home.
Yes. That was just, I don't know, I think a favorite part is probably when I was getting my hair cut. That was so much fun.
I think so, Nicole, yeah.
But getting to meet her, yeah, that was the best. I just thought she looked scared, but you know, Bonnie told me not to act like a crazy person. She said, Mom, please just calm down. When you get there, don't make her think you're a stalker. And I said, I won't.
Patricia
And,
says, well, tattoo.
I asked her if I could hug her because, you know, it's tense situations right now. We all had our mask on. I did hug her, and then after we all got comfortable, we all took our masks off. Jimmy hugged me right away, though. I didn't even have to ask him.
Oh,
And the kids.
Yeah, the kids did too.
And I got to hug her goodbye and everything. We had so much fun.
Oh, the real fun was riding with Caroline.
It was a lot of fun riding with Caroline too.
And you were so worried about that too.
I was. I really
Yeah.
was.
I don't usually ride with people.
Could it have been the chainsaw you had in your hands? But yeah, getting my hair cut and, you know, and with all you guys there and everything, it was just so much fun.
Yeah,
really a
about the
good
old
time.
about the old home, and somebody believed that true. It's not fair what they're doing to Scooter about telling her she's going to the assisted living.
Yeah, I
Oh
still
my
haven't
God.
watched all that yet, but now
Oh,
I
you
can
didn't?
relive it. I've only
Yeah,
watched like the
I never watched the replay on that either. Yeah, it's kind of like the
It
text
was.
from Kathy from Texas that she didn't send yet.
Delphine, I would do it again in a heartbeat. Bonnie said, "Oh, Mom, I know you're, please don't be, you're going to be trying to find some way to follow her home." And I'm like, it'd be kind of hard. I'm riding with Caroline Connor. She's like, "Yeah, but you're going to try to figure out some way. I just know you." You know, she was just laughing.
Oh gosh.
It was just the most fun I've had in a very long time. I couldn't even tell you one for real.
Yeah, and then lived in the Walmart on the way with all the toys. Because
I know.
I told you, when I have somebody there, then I'm braver than alone. So that we didn't do any finger poking. We opened each one.
Yeah, yep. We were going through those quick too, weren't we?
Mm.
Yeah, I just really, really enjoyed it. I was surprised how excited I was. I was actually kind of scaring myself because I kept, when I was thinking about going and I'm talking to my daughter on the phone and she's like, you're so happy, you know, and she was happy. I'm like, I know, feel so good. And it's been couple of years before since I felt that happiness like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was fun. Fun times. And
Even the
I
Brian
did.
plan,
Oh, now I'm
because
happy. Like every time I say like my hair, I'm like, oh, I'm glad I got my hair cut. I wasn't gonna get my hair cut. Scooter was
see,
driving me crazy if I didn't get my hair cut. But no,
and
I'm
you
glad
just,
I did it.
I
just
told
felt
Caroline
weird.
Connor, I said, didn't Carolyn seem like she was so happy after she got her haircut? And she goes, you know, you're right. She goes, I felt really bad because you kept pushing it. She goes, I didn't want to force her.
Because
I'm like,
it just seemed weird to get it cut in the park and stuff like that on a picnic table.
People weren't sitting around staring. There was
I know, but it seemed like a little weird. And then Scooter tries to make you feel better, but don't worry, she cuts homeless people's hair. Oh boy, thanks.
Yeah, because you were worried because what?
I was all sweaty because like we had just been, where were we, down by the beach, and my hair was all freaking sweaty. And then, oh my gosh, and I'm like, oh, my hair is so sweaty. And oh, don't worry, she cuts homeless people's hair.
Yeah, because I told her that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that'd be fun to meet you too, Danielle. See, be fun to meet so many people in here.
Yeah.
I guess because it just came out of the blue so quick, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, that was weird because you were all upset about Nanette, right? And you're like, oh, it's going to be a long time for it. I forget that.
Yeah, I was so jealous. I was happy for her, but I was so envious.
And then look, it was only a few mere weeks
here.
later. It was like I don't even think it was 4 weeks later.
Yeah, I've hung out here every night, like so many, of everyone else, and almost, well, over a year and a half, almost 2 years.
You say,
And you're going
you
through
say
everything,
gyro?
and you get Yeah, it was fun. It was awesome.
Well, gyro is an easy one to mess up. It really is. If you don't worry, we will all go.
Do you remember when KFC had years ago rotisserie chicken? Years ago.
How long ago?
Oh gosh. 20 years ago, probably. It was called rotisserie chicken.
It's kind of ringing a bell. Maybe I remember. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Kathy, so you can delete my messages. That'd be funny.
Gyro rhymes with Italian.
Oh, I'd love to meet you too, Florida Gray Lady. She'd be someone
Oh
to meet,
yeah,
right?
yeah, she would be. Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000,000,000 years ago. But I'm only saying that because when Bonnie went in to order the rotisserie chicken one, she,
Wait, did she pronounce that wrong?
yes,
Okay, let me try to guess how she might have pronounced it.
I still remind her of it. I'm glad she told me it was great. She was probably early 20s.
I'm trying to think about how she could pronounce that wrong,
I
really.
don't think you'll get it.
She didn't say like rotisserie.
No.
No. Rotisserie?
That's
Chicken?
closer.
Rotisserie chicken?
You're getting closer. She's
Okay.
gonna kill me if she listens to this.
Rotisserie. Rotisserie. Rotisserie chicken. Go ahead, bring it. Okay, what can you bring? Okay, she finished her needlepoint.
Oh my goodness. That is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, Sam said rotisserie.
Nope.
Rotisserie. Saria. Sarari.
No.
Did you fix
Allie,
the
you
other
are so
fix
talented.
the other ones?
Yeah, I mean, I fixed as much as I could.
And it had glitter in it?
Yeah, glitter in it. It was a pain to, so now I just have to mount it.
They all like it. So pretty. You love it. So beautiful, Alexander. I think Sam's being funny because we're talking about mispronunciation. Okay. Rotisserie. I'm trying to think, how could she pronounce that? Rotisserie. Rotisserie? Rotary chicken.
And when she said that, they did say, what? And she said it again.
Rotisserie chicken.
She is amazing. She does beautiful work.
I love it. And it really took you no time, they said.
Yeah, no, barely even 2 weeks.
Barely even 2 weeks. Rosary chicken, somebody said.
No.
Rotisserie, Sam
Oh,
said.
you were getting close. You were getting close.
Okay, and J Bill says rotisserie. 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 Oh, yeah,
Lisa H.
Tomei. You just got here and you all got me laughing. I don't even know why. Mel Torme. Remember Mel Torme? Was it Mel Torme? Okay, rose eye chicken. Somebody rose eye, rotisserie, rotary eyes, tear eyes, rosemary chicken. Florida Gray Lady said. I can't. Rotary.
You guys will never get it. You're getting kind of close, but
Okay, so tell us what she said.
Rosseteer.
Rosseteer.
She's gonna be so mad if she
I know.
listens to this.
Rosseteer chicken. Do you keep
Like
saying that?
Mouseketeer.
Do you keep saying that to her? What?
Yes.
Yeah, like, too bad we can't have any of that rotisserie. How did she say it again? How'd she say it? Rotisserie?
Rosseteer.
Rosseteer.
I'd like to get your Rosseteer chicken.
Do you say to her, like, when you go to the store, check if they have any of those rotisserie? No, what did she say? Chickens, they're good. Do you have any leftover rotisserie chickens? Rosseteer.
Like Mouseketeer, like the.
Oh, like Mouseketeer. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Davita's crying and she's laughing so hard. Rosseteer chicken. If we ever had a if we ever had a Rambler meetup with everybody, that would be something on the menu. The Rosseteer, who's his Rosseteer chicken would be on the menu of a Rambler luncheon.
I still picture, even though I wasn't there, I picture her standing there ordering that. And everything just looking.
Oh my God. Rosseteer. Oh my gosh, Rosseteer. Grace.
Florida Gray Lady. See why I don't claim I am from Indiana.
Rosseteer. Bonnie, could you pick up a couple of those Rosseteer chickens? They're so good to have. You can make them in soups and everything. They've got Rachel Ray has some great recipes to use over leftover Rosseteer chicken. It sounds fancy, Nicole said. Oh my gosh. I don't like that kind of chicken. You prefer dry. Rosseteer.
Patricia, I would love to, but I think you have to be in quarantine. I would have to be in quarantine for 14 days.
Rosseteer. ROU. Rosseteer. Oh my God. Ross said, here, I'm dead. She said. So Grace said, my son is in Indiana for his job. May be there for 6 months. Is he going to come home and ask for a Rosseteer chicken? Oh gosh. Rosseteer. Oh,
It was, Patricia. Then I didn't have to wait, look forward too long because once we found out we were doing it, a couple days later, we were going. So it was awesome.
I get one bird.
I stayed on a high from that all week. Caroline Connor was too. She was texting me and
Ross, it's here. Good much. What? Ross is here? What she must have said, like, no, Ross is here. And they're like, no, what? Look, you know, those chickens on the thing without the breading, what she do, right? Do you mean rotisserie chicken, ma'am? Oh my God.
goodness.
Oh my gosh. Now everybody's going to say it. Now everybody's going to say it wrong. Well, I've said Rossitier.
That was sweet, Skipper. Wildlife saying it wrong now. Have you ever pronounced anything wrong out in, the
Well, you know what's
restaurant?
funny? My brother, the one that's been married many times, he was married to one lady and she had 4 kids, and one of them, very smart kid, and he read like crazy, but he couldn't hear. He's the kid that he was like my age when we were going. And anytime you were having a fight with him or something, right, you couldn't move because he was reading your lips. So do you know
Oh,
how
I
hard
didn't
that
know
is?
he couldn't hear.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, I used to say, like, it's so hard because I'd be like, Johnny, no, you're driving me crazy. And I turned and he'd go, no, no, no. And he'd grab your face and he'd say, look, you have to look at me. It was so annoying, right? I was like 13. He was like 13, right? So, but it was so annoying because you'd have a fight with him and he'd keep having to turn your head. But he was extremely smart, very, very smart, read it like crazy. So one day he's reading in the car, right?
Uh-huh.
And his older sister comes in, or no, we picked her up or so, I don't know what it was. And he's reading the book and he says, what the freak? What does she dress like? She looks like a fugitive. And I said, and we're like, a fugitive?
Oh,
What is a
no.
fugitive? And so then, he knows, someone that's on the run from the law. You mean a
Aw.
fugitive? It was funny. So everybody would say
Yeah,
fugitive.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, because he had never heard the pronunciation of it. So he had just read it and knew what it was and used it the right way. But then he said a fugitive.
That's cute though. Did he wear hearing aids or does he wear
Yeah,
hearing aids?
yeah. But he could barely, hear very well at all.
Yeah.
Fugitive.
Yeah, my sister Becky, she wore hearing aids. I think it was like first grade. She had to get in both ears.
Mm-hmm.
But she pronounced a lot of weird, words different because of that.
Right. Yeah.
But she does, she does great. I mean,
Yeah. No, he did well too. Yeah. He could really, he spoke very well too. And it's just that he's just the one fugitive.
yeah.
Fugitive.
I'm trying to think if I can remember anything from Becky's, but I can't.
Did she read lips?
She does read lips. Yeah. She does. Sometimes she'll say, I can't really hear you too well, Deb.
Oh, Jay Bill said, haha, when I worked at Duane Reade, someone asked me for a thermometer. It didn't click.
Oh.
And she said, try Toys R Us.
Thermometer.
Thermometer.
Dave says library.
And there's a library and there's also how do people say, they say February, they say it library. Let's go to the library. February, don't they? Don't they say February wrong, people?
It's cute though, and I'll say what, and he'll go library. He can say it right,
Right.
but he always just automatically first says library. He'd get so mad if I was saying it, if he knew I said that.
You had to go to speech because your mom never corrected you when you said dress wrong? And it's your mother's fault you went to speech in grade school? Okay. Your hubby and his song lyrics that he gets wrong, he cracks me up. You spaghetti in your house turned Polish sketsky. Skitsky. Archie Bunker. Well, they wouldn't say a bad word in front of my grandma when he was little, so instead of saying jackass, he would say jackbutt.
Jackbutt. That's cute. You jackbutt.
Your husband, Karen H. says her husband does that too. Pischetti, yeah, Pischetti.
Have you ever wrote your child's name down wrong and had the doctor's office call them? You know, call that out when it's your turn.
Oh, you did it on purpose for your kids?
I think I told you that before, though.
No.
No, not on purpose.
Oh, not on purpose.
No.
Oh, I would see you doing it on purpose. You said duress for the word dress.
Oh. Duress.
Like what would you do? How could you do Bonnie? Would you call her like?
No, it was with Nikki, which her name is Stephanie Nicole. I've told you guys this before, but
I don't think so. What did you put, Stephen?
No, she was only 2 weeks old. I was taking her for her 2-week checkup.
Yeah.
And like I said, her name's Stephanie Nicole.
Right.
But we ended up calling her Nikki or whatever. But anyway, when I was writing her name down, you know, how you sign them in and how you sign in.
Right.
I was thinking, okay, I don't spell her name with a PH. I spell it with an F, like Stephanie Powers. Remember her?
Right. And so you put Stephanie Powers. Did you put Stephanie Powers?
Stephanie. Yes, I put Stephanie Powers down.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't believe I did that. And I'm sitting there waiting, you know, with everybody else. And all of a sudden, you know, after 10 minutes or so, however long the wait was, the nurse, whoever it is, you know, how they come out with the chart.
Yeah.
And bring it back. She's standing there in the hallway with the chart. She's going, Stephanie Powers. And honest to God, I didn't know she was talking to me. You know, I'm holding the baby and I'm just looking around. She goes, Stephanie Powers. Then it started clicking when I realized nobody's getting up.
Oh my gosh.
Embarrassed.
Oh man.
I just got up with my head hanging down.
Did you say something like, what the heck was I thinking? That's
because
crazy.
I wrote her name down wrong, you know, and I had to tell them. I was just so embarrassed. Like, oh my gosh, I named her after that actress. I don't know why I put her last name. I don't know why. You know.
Oh my gosh. That front. Oh my gosh. Look at Skipper's set.
Glasses.
Oh, somebody's here.
Oh, Lisa's here.
Lisa D is here? Oh, wait, I have to move my thing. Is that Lisa D?
Yeah, hi.
Gosh. You look good. You look good.
Wait. There's something like
That's hilarious.
really funny about when somebody immediately sees you, cracks the hell up, and then says you look good.
No, I wasn't, you got the neck brace going on and the hair. Looks like you got your hair colored.
You do look good though, Lisa.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you made it sound
Really?
like it'd be like you were like flat on a stretcher in the living room, all whacked out of your head.
No, no.
Oh,
I was in my bed.
oh, all right.
And then
You
I got
really
really
do.
hungry, so I figured I'd come down and eat something. And I said, well, if I could eat something, I could call my friends.
Right. What's in the middle of your neck brace?
This is a sock.
Oh,
But don't worry, everybody. It's a clean, brand new sock that is on here.
is it chafing or something?
No. Means you really want me to tell you why?
Is there hot rice in it for your throat or something?
No.
Oh,
Do you really want me to tell you? It's a little
yeah,
gross.
yeah. Oh, it's gross.
Well, I had a drain and the drain leaked
Oh,
on the thing.
oh,
So they were supposed to give me a new one when I left and they forgot. So I cleaned it as best I could, but like I want it to be, I don't want it to be gross. So Gary had a new package of socks
put a
upstairs
sock in it.
and just covered it up so that it's clean. It's unworn though. That's why this is the heel of the sock.
But the sock, I see. It's covering the
slipped
whole
around.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh, it
it's
looked like
like
it just in the middle, like something was, I didn't realize. Okay.
it's I just want to be able to read the chat.
Well, that's a good idea. Maybe you could make covers
Oops,
like that.
sorry. No, so wait, what'd you say?
Maybe you could make a cover like that. That's a good idea. If you have to wear one of those, they probably get dirty and
mean-
you can wash the sock and it's sanitary.
I mean, it's a pretty good idea because like
Yeah.
I could take this sock off and wash it and put it back on.
And think you could make them in bold like colors and stuff too, and they'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
stylish.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
I had no idea about that.
So what, Lisa, it goes all the way around?
This?
Sock? No, the sock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want me if I take this off though, you'll see my incision. I don't know if it freaks people out. But I
Where'd
can
you
take
get-
it off if you want me to.
Where'd you get, you got cut over here?
Yeah, want to see?
Oh, I thought it was in the
All right.
back.
Close
No,
your eyes if
I'll
you're
show-
squeamish.
Does everybody want to see or is it
Yeah.
too?
All right,
bothersome?
everybody close your eyes if you're squeamish. We'll tell you when it's over.
All right.
All right,
No, it's in the front. They're working on your
time to close your eyes. Keep them closed.
spine, but they do it from the front because it's less dangerous to the spinal cord.
It's okay, we'll tell you when it's.
So
when
it's over here. See it?
Oh, it's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. It's under tape. It's fine.
It's not it still has the steri strips on it, but
Yeah, you could open your eyes. It's not really.
it does
it-
it does freak some people out.
Is that why you had a hard time swallowing, like right there?
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
struggling to really fully swallow the way, I'm supposed to, but it's only a week. So it'll
Mhm.
take a while. But
Yeah, people
So
want to
that's
see.
it right there, Lisa. Just
yeah, this
That's
is
it.
it right here if anybody's
it's not bad.
interested.
Yeah.
It's about that big. The swelling's gone down a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but it still feels like there's like when you swallow, like there's a big lump there. Like if from the inside, you
Yeah.
feel it. So
Are you eating ice pops or something?
no, I'm trying to eat like more nutritious things.
Like bone broth?
No, actually, you know what? To be honest, thank you, Lauren. Everybody's saying I look good. That's good.
you do look good.
I'm glad. No, what happens? What I'm saying is, I'm ditzing out right now. Thin liquids like water or anything really thin is like the hardest thing to swallow without choking because it goes too fast.
Oh,
I can drink water, but I have to drink it slow.
so what are you eating?
I'm eating like mostly like
Milkshakes?
semi-soft food. And then what I do is I have yogurt like at the table with me. And then if it gets stuck or something, I just swallow like a thing of yogurt to push it down. But you have to work past it. Otherwise you won't progress, you know. That's why I was in the hospital a little bit longer, because in the beginning I couldn't swallow really that much at all. So
I hope you're going
They
to be
gave
able to go on the Woodbury Commons trip.
when is that?
End of September, beginning of October.
Hell yeah. But the first surgery I had was like 3 levels of my spine, right?
Yeah.
And then this one is the one above it.
Yeah.
But what he did was, when he went in, I had a plate there from the first one, a long plate.
Yeah.
So when he did this one, he took out the plate that was there before, the 3-level plate.
Hmm.
So, and then he did the second one. So because he did all the work in the whole area, like the wider area,
Yeah.
it made it a more extensive surgery. So of course the effects of it are going to be harder to overcome, like in the beginning. But I'm really glad he did it, because from the first one that I had, I still had some swallowing problems, and he wanted to give me more room to swallow.
Oh.
So he said, like, since the bone grew into the places in between it, he was able to take that out. So I was really happy about that.
That's good. And
Yeah.
Kathy from Texas said, please put your collar back on, but she hasn't sent back any of those text messages. So I say, do what you want.
All right, I'm putting it back on. And so that's the story with that. So I just wanted to clarify, because it was originally kind of supposed to be simpler than the first one, but then it ended up being a little bit more. But I'm kind of glad, because now maybe after I heal and everything, I won't have the swallowing issues that I had before. Like, it'll smooth out a little bit. So that's good.
Yeah. And then Sharon said she's surprised you have your voice, because she lost her voice for 7 weeks.
It's I do lose my voice sometimes, and I find that it's hard for me to project my voice. But it's pretty good, I think. And it's so funny, in the beginning, it sounded like a little chipmunk. It was so funny. It was like just higher pitched. It was like, oh my God. But now,
And did you think for a minute your voice would never come back, the real
I was
voice?
like, well, no, because it happened the first time, so I wasn't that worried.
Okay.
But it's still a weird thing when it happens. And now, even still, like, if I'm in a room full of people, I can't, and I'm trying to talk like to people all together, like, I can't project my voice over anybody. I have to just wait, because it just doesn't, like, it just has a, because it's, what they're doing is moving all those, like, your windpipe and your esophagus and everything. They
Ugh.
move all that out of the way, and then
Ugh.
they work behind that. So
Oh,
it
wow.
traumatizes that whole area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
So-
surprised they don't. I would think they go in from the back.
Yeah, they don't do that because, thank you, Lauren. No, I think they have to go through the front because it's too risky to touch the spinal cord from the back.
Wow, that's
Go near it.
amazing. That is amazing.
It is amazing if you really think about what they're doing. I'm glad I'm not awake for it, but
Oh,
it's a physically, like, you can't even believe that they could actually really do that.
Oh,
And then, you know
yeah.
what, this is really interesting. I don't know if I told you guys this, but they take bone marrow from my hip.
yeah.
Then they put that in there, and that's why they were able to take the plate away, because they put in, sort of like, you put the plate and they make almost like a cage, and they put this bone marrow in it. Then over the next several months, you build bone, and then it refortifies everything. But so he was able to take the plate out because my bone marrow grew such a great amount of bone that I didn't need it for support anymore. So he did the same thing this time. So, but that above it,
What, you
Yeah,
had your
into the
hip,
bone marrow.
you had your hip worked on at the same time?
Yeah, they take you know, a needle and they go through the hip and they take out bone marrow. And then when they open this up and what they're doing is they're taking away like all the ruptured disc material that's pressing on the spinal cord and the nerves. They take all that away. And then they stabilize all the vertebrae that are leaning onto the spinal cord. They make this little cage and they use plates and screws. And in between all these this structure, they put all the bone marrow. They just inject it in there, your own bone marrow. And then over several months, it becomes bone, because bone marrow has stem cells, and stem cells could turn into anything, whatever you need them to be. So the stem cells build bone of your own bone back, so they don't have to use like cadaver bones or anything, because you make
that's
your
what she
own. The
said,
only
Kelly, yeah.
That is amazing.
the only thing that's difficult at a certain point is you have to wear a collar because you don't have the bone yet.
Mm.
But they do put the plates in there to give you, they fortify you with the plates. But
I just
so
want to
it's
say,
a
Kathy,
really,
from
it's a miracle what they do. And the first one, I knew for a long time that eventually I would need it. But they said to keep waiting because the technology would get better and better. Because in the time that I went first for an evaluation, like they were using cadaver bones, and earlier they were going into the back of the
yeah.
neck, and people were getting paralyzed.
Oh, that's not good.
But
No.
even still, with this surgery, like I had some inflammation in my spinal cord after the surgery, just from the disruption of being in the area. And they put me on steroids for that. And then it calmed down within 24 hours, it calmed down. But it's such a delicate area, but the technology is amazing now. So
And
I
Kathy
feel
from
very
Texas,
fortunate.
through all this, is telling everyone she had a better neck brace than you.
The reason why the first time I had, in the first 2 weeks, I had a very solid brace, like a really thick, solid plastic brace, because it was 3 levels. This time they said that I could get away with the softer one as long as I don't do anything stupid.
Mm.
So I like it because the first one, the last time, the really, really like thick plastic one is so restrictive that it's much more interfering in functioning,
Mm.
So I felt really, really good this time that they gave me. The collar I used the second half of my recovery last time. But they said I could use it at the beginning because it was only 1 level. So I was really happy about that because it kind of looks uncomfortable, but it's really not too uncomfortable. And I could take it off every once in a while if I'm not moving, just sitting, and not doing anything. I could leave it off for a little while. So I'm really grateful for that because that first neck brace is really restrictive. So I didn't have to do that. So, but, thank God they have people that can do this work and, make you function again. So the only thing is
nowadays, wow.
What?
The things that they can do
I
nowadays.
know. I know. It's crazy what they do. And they really watch you like really, really closely because of the area that they're in. They're always like, they do this like when you're asleep, they do like constant monitoring of the nerve impulses that are going into your spinal cord, that are going into your legs and arms. So the whole time they do it, they're monitoring everything to make sure they're not disrupting anything that they shouldn't or anything like that. So when you go in, like not that I wanted to, because I did not want to do this again. The first one was only 2 years ago, but I didn't want to do it again. This time I absolutely had I had to do it. But if I did, I feel good that at least I have confidence in the people that are doing it. Because you need confidence when you're doing something like
Oh,
this.
yeah. If you don't have confidence.
Yeah. The only
Yeah.
thing that was, the thing that was bothering me the most was the fever, because I don't think it's good to have a fever when you have
No, I
surgery.
didn't think it was too good either when you said that. A
Yeah.
lot of people here were like, oh gosh, no.
I know. But I talked to them like 3 times already, and they told me not to worry about it, that it's normal. Don't worry about it. So I'm listening to them, and I'm just doing whatever they tell me to do. And I have a nurse that comes in a couple of times a week just to look at it and make sure everything is all right.
She
So I'm
nice?
just gonna
She a
just
nice
go with,
nurse?
she was really, I had 2 different ones so far because
Oh.
the first one couldn't come back the second time. The second one was really nice. She came today. She was really nice. And it kind of makes you feel good that you have somebody that could be an advocate for you if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's
Yeah.
a good thing. So
Mm.
it's, I finally think that like, I'm on my way now. It was a little rough the first week.
Mm-hmm. Has
but
it been a
was
week
rough
already?
the first week. It was a whole week.
Right. Wow. Yeah, it has been a week.
And I got out in 4 days, which wasn't that bad. I was in it for 4 days the first
Yeah,
time.
on
so-
Monday, right? A Monday?
I went on a Monday, came home on Thursday.
Yeah, well, we were away on our trip.
That's what I was gonna
I
say,
know.
because
You
that's what we were
guys.
saying. We hoped she was okay. What time
Right.
did she have it and all that, remember?
Yeah.
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 I know you guys have been so good, and everybody's sending me such nice messages and so much love, and it's so nice.
I'm amazed how well you're doing standing there. I mean,
No, she's sitting. Are you sitting?
you're
Yeah, I'm
sitting?
sitting at my table. The only
Yeah.
thing that I mean, I still have pain medicine. That helps a lot because I still get a lot of pain when it wears off, but that's normal. And
Right.
the pain that I had before I went in is a lot better.
Oh, good.
So
Oh,
that
good.
shows that the pressure on the spinal cord is better. Like it's like giving those nerves a break. I needed that. I was losing my mind. And I
Bet.
love you too, Sam. And so I just don't want to have to do it again. Even this time I said to him, look, this is almost my whole neck, right? What's the disc like above it and below it? Because if they're not good, when you go in, you're going to do those too. Because I'm not doing this again. I'm
Yeah.
not going back in like a year.
Yeah.
I'm doing
No.
this again. I just don't want to do it over and over again. So he said that the chances of the one above it going bad is less than 1%.
Oh, what about
The
below?
one below isn't great, but he said it's not, you don't want to disrupt it. If you don't have to touch it, just leave it alone. If it's not giving you any symptoms, don't touch it. So I like people that aren't in a hurry to operate.
Uh-huh.
They wanted to do this in November of last year. And I was in a bad episode then, really bad. I was losing it. And as soon as they were going to schedule it, I got better. I said, you know what? I'm going to wait. And I'm glad I did because it was right before the pandemic. So
Yeah.
I would have been right in the hospital right at the time where everything was beginning. So I think it was a blessing that I just was able to wait those, 8 months longer. I bought myself a little time,
Yeah.
So, but I have arthritis in my spine. I have stenosis. Those are the reasons why I have this. I didn't fall and get hurt or anything. It's just the genetic problem that I inherited from my parents. I always tell them, thank you so much, but I can't because they suffer too, and I don't want to make them feel bad.
Right.
But, it's just something, you have, some people have problems they're born with, and I have arthritis that likes to go to the spine, and I have stenosis. So let's
My
hope there's no
sister-
more. I had one other surgery on my lower back in 2007 too, but I think that should be enough, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Let's call it a quits now, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Let's be done with it.
sister Lisa, my sister Melissa has the arthritis in the spine and, the neck thing. I don't know what that is, but she's been in the hospital with the neck brace and in horrible agony. And she just turned 50 this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she's
It's bad because
got a lot of stuff like that.
yeah, like that's the reason why I knew like I was going to someday need the first one, because it was just what it happens is the vertebra and even the discs and everything, they start to there's no room for anything. there's no room, there's no space. So what happens is they start leaning on the spinal cord. Mine was very compressed with the 3 levels, really bad. And then the nerves that come out of the spine. And then you start getting the pain in the arms and the weakness in the hands and everything like that. So it is a functional thing. Like I have no feeling in some of my fingers that I'm hoping will come back now. And that's why it's hard for me to like hold the phone or hold the iPad, because I feel it like right away in my arms. I can't do that right now. But, you know, thank God there's some technology out there that people can do something to help you, because you can't live like that. You just cannot function. It's debilitating. So what does she do?
Horrible.
Is she going to do anything like that, you think, someday?
I'm not, probably, I mean, you know, she's had so many things.
Poor thing.
I know. And she's a beautiful girl.
It's very
Why would-
difficult.
Keeps herself, you know, in good shape. And
Yeah, like they were laughing at me in the hospital because, you know, they interview you like 50 times before you go in, and they're asking you tons of questions and medications and all this stuff. And I'm listing off all the things that are wrong with me, structure, you know, the problems I have. And I go like this, but I am a very healthy person. And the nurse started to laugh. And I like, no, I really am. I take care of myself. I feel like, even though I have all these issues, I feel like my general health is very good. But your body, at certain times, you have these things you have no control over, and that's it. Like it just will have its way with you, and that's it. There's nothing you could do about it. No, but I think if you try to be as healthy as you can in other ways to keep everything else healthy, you can never lose by doing that. And I think maybe people that have these kinds, I know there's a lot of people on here that have a lot of chronic problems like this, right? Inflammatory things. And I think everybody probably thinks the same way as I do. Like, you have to be extra healthy, because when you have an inflammatory thing that's always in your body, it's working against you. It's not a good thing. Your body knows it, you know. So I don't know that, but I had them laughing. I'm like, yes, no, you don't understand. I'm really healthy, really healthy. And they're like, oh, really? But, you know, you have to be grateful for what you have, you know. But I hope your
other
sister
than
could get
that,
some
she's
help
really
one day.
healthy too. I mean,
You hope my sister what? Oh, her sister.
I hope she
she
could
had
get,
a heart
maybe she could.
attack, Lisa. She had a heart attack on the eve of, I could be wrong on the exact age, but on the eve of her
Thank you,
40th
Gigi.
birthday.
Oh,
Really?
no.
A heart
She
attack?
drove herself to the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
They said if she hadn't have come in, she would have been dead that morning on her pillow.
Oh my
Dear
gosh.
God.
And they apologized to her profusely because she kept taking herself to the hospital and would explain her symptoms. And they said, you're having a panic attack. It's
Yes,
stress.
Peggy.
And they wouldn't, you know, they didn't believe her or whatever. They thought it was all, you know, come on, calm down now. So I think she went to the ER 3 times,
Ugh.
and each time they told her that. So this last time that she went in, they kept her, and they
Nunu's
put
here
her on
too.
the something.
They
And she
what?
told them, she pressed the button and she said, it's happening right now.
Oh my gosh.
It's happening. And they
Thank
could
you,
tell.
Patricia.
They came in and they saw and they said, oh my God, we've got to get you, you know, right
Oh
now
my
to
God.
surgery.
Well,
And they apologized profusely. We're so sorry, Melissa, that we didn't see this. She said she
oh
sat
my
there
God.
just watching on the screen, and the doctor was stunned. They were putting stents in right then, and
Oh my
they just,
gosh.
yeah.
You know, there's 2 issues, I think, and I think people are going to relate to this too. And I was telling the nurse today.
I'm going to listen to you in a second. I'm just going to grab something in the kitchen.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
2 issues, age and gender. I think when you're a woman they have more of a tendency to believe at first that you have anxiety. Could be very dangerous. And that's happened to me a few times in my life, right? Now it's better because like I've really worked hard to pick and choose the doctors I see. And of course, if somebody's like that, I won't go back, but I'll get somebody else. But my point is, even with my age now, my doctor is really like, he works in New York City at the hospital for special surgery. He's fantastic. I think he's great, but he's got a lot of PAs. So are you still there?
Yeah,
Oops. Okay. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got a lot of PAs. So when you call up,
I'm
if
just
you have a
listening.
problem, it's not that easy to talk to him. You talk to these PAs. They are children. They have parents my age and probably older. And they're,
Right.
especially even these last 3 days when I called them, I had different children 3 times. And I'm calling them that because they think like children. You could tell. They're young and very, very like naive about certain things. Not saying that they're not qualified to do their job, but a few times I had to like be very assertive with them and tell
Right,
them
right.
that they needed to listen to me, and that that not like, I didn't say it like that you're being disrespectful or anything like that, but I was like, I had to assert myself so that they would
Right.
treat me like the adult that I am, and not that I'm like this feeble person who has no idea what's going on. Because I think in these hospitals, they do see a lot of people that have a lot of issues beyond,
Right.
of course, what I have or anything like that. But on the other hand, it's a vibe you get. You know what I mean? Like, and they
Yes.
can be a
I
little
do.
condescending as you get older. I noticed it when I got into my 50s with
Really?
certain PAs, not doctors so much, but the youngsters. And I said to the nurse today, I almost said, do you talk to your mother this way? Because if you do, you should not be talking to her that way. And you certainly shouldn't be talking to me this way. Because they are so, I think maybe also they work in such a prominent field and this and that. But like, I had to do it a few times with these kids, like assert myself and not, it's almost like taking charge of the conversation.
Right.
And it's not, maybe not even like directly saying like words like that, like, do you speak to your mother that well? Like, I don't want to resort to that because that's kind of like pettyish. It could come across like really weird. But like, just in my behavior, taking control of the conversation, because
Right.
and you know, it's a scary thing as you're getting older. I think it is, because I've come across that a couple of times and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Even if
I
I was
think you're right.
90,
I think you're right.
even if I was 90, I wouldn't expect to be treated like that by anybody.
Right.
Doesn't matter my age. Doesn't matter my age. So, but getting back to the female thing too, I think there's a lot of people that don't really take fit women seriously, because like they say it automatically, it's a panic attack, it's anxiety. Meanwhile, you could
Right.
have never had a panic attack or anxiety in your whole life. Never. But just because you're a female, they'll go to that first. Not to mention the fact that there's a lot of men that have anxiety and panic. So it's like, I don't see where that comes from, but I've heard that so many times from people. I had it happen a lot when I was young too, really young. Like they would say
Right.
things like, oh, maybe you're just anxious, or there's another thing too that bugs me. Now your medical records follow you everywhere. So anything you ever got treated for is on a record. So I'm looking at my summary of like all my diagnoses, right? Because they list everything you had. They had anxiety and depression on there, listed as one of my diagnoses, right?
Uh-huh.
Went on another doctor's appointment. It was listed there too. And not that there's anything wrong. I mean, if somebody has
Right,
it, that's
right.
accurate. But if a person doesn't, my point is nothing that you don't really have should be on there.
So
But
you
where did
didn't
that
really
come
have
from?
that? You didn't
The
really have
only-
that?
No, there were 2 times in my life I took medication for anxiety. Once was when my daughter was diagnosed with epilepsy. I was on it
Right.
for like maybe a couple of years, 2 or 3 years, because it was horrible, right?
Yeah,
Then the next time was when Gary got diagnosed with cancer. I stayed on it through his treatment, and a few years, maybe 2 years after he was done, I got off of it, right?
yeah,
But, and I'm not saying that if I did have anxiety and depression, like as a diagnosable thing, that it shouldn't be on there. But I don't think that there should be anything on there that isn't accurate.
So you
right.
didn't have it?
No,
Oh,
because the problems I was having was situational.
oh, okay.
I've never been diagnosed with that. But maybe they saw like one of my medications when I was on it.
Mm-hmm.
And because people take the medication for anxiety and depression, they put that as a diagnosis. Maybe they had to, because I think in insurance companies, they have to like
Right.
tick off all the boxes and stuff. So I was like, what the heck is that doing on there? And the woman, and I forget what visit I was. Oh, in the hospital, I said, I would like that to be removed because I don't take any medication for that anymore. And I have not had a diagnosis of that. She wouldn't take it off.
Really?
No, she said she didn't have the authority to take it off.
Oh,
But it's my medical record. Isn't that the weirdest thing? But like,
It is.
I don't know, there's so many things that I think, and I'm not really like a very, I'm not that sensitive about things really. It's like, whatever, if it works, fine, whatever. But I do think that when you're a woman, you're at a slight disadvantage. You have to be extra on top of things so that you do get believed when
Well,
you
that's
say
what they
something.
kept doing with her.
She could have
you know?
died.
Oh, the doctor, he apologized as he's doing this, He said, I just didn't think it was, it could have been this.
I see
because
that,
of your
Sharon.
age. They thought she was too young, and then they thought maybe it was something electrical with the heart. It was nothing like that. She had all these major blockages.
Oh my God. Angie, it's nice to see you too. I don't know. I think that's really telling. I mean, that's so scary.
It is.
And I know there were a couple of times where like I had friends that were sick or something, and I would say to them, make sure when you go, they don't blame it on, because like if you have symptoms like that, like I have a problem with my heart that like it beats too fast. So I take medication every day for that. If I take medicine every day, you wouldn't know it. So thank goodness it's
Right.
controlled. But if I don't take the medicine, my heart beats like I'm on a treadmill. And I'm not. I'm not. It beats like I'm doing something active, and I'm not.
Yeah.
And I have a friend that was going through a similar thing where her heart would just speed up like that. And when she went to the doctor, that's what I said to her. I said, just be careful that you tell them that when that's happening to you, you have no anxious thoughts. It's just totally benign. It's just happening, and you don't, because like that's happened to a couple of people I know where they automatically assume that it's an anxiety problem. But I think maybe the key is too, like, you have to really shop around when it comes to a doctor.
Melissa
Unfortunately,
said
you
that
have to
night
really
she had
shop.
that, she said the night that she had it, and she drove herself. She said when she had gotten up with this.
Thank you, Gigi.
And she went into the bathroom, and she said when she looked at herself in the mirror, she said she was pure white. she said it just terrified her, you know, that she said she knew something was really
Mhm.
wrong. You know,
Yeah, and
Like, wow.
it's
Yeah.
it's
A
funny,
miracle.
like
It was a
even with this,
miracle.
it's like even with this thing with my fever, right? Like, I called up and I spoke to the first one. Not a high fever that I had. It was 99. I don't know what it was, something in the 99s, right? And I call her up and the kid on the phone is like, well, and I said, look, I'm not calling about the fever per se. I'm calling about how I feel, because I think sometimes it's more important how your body feels than any number, you know? And I said,
Right.
you know, I had this surgery before on 3 levels, never felt ill. Felt the surgery, but never felt sick. I said, now I get home and the weekend that I'm home, I feel sick the whole weekend. Low fever though, really low, not a high fever, but I feel sick. That's why I'm calling, because I said, you know, that's something that you need to know.
Right.
Mhm.
And then she goes right into the narrative. Well, 99.8 is not a real temperature. And I said, I'm going to say this again, and I want you to listen. Really listen. It's not the fever I'm really calling about, although that is a fever. To me, an
Right.
adult, anybody above 98.6 in an adult,
Yeah,
it's
you
a
can have a
fever.
lower fever as an adult and feel horrible.
Right.
Right.
Said, it's an ill feeling. That's why I'm calling, because your body is telling you something when you feel that way. And that's why you need to know that. So she goes to me, what do you mean by ill? What do you mean by feeling ill? I kept my patience. I said, did you ever have a fever? She says, yeah. I go, you know, when you get the chills and you feel like you're shaking, and
Right.
then you take something and you sweat like crazy?
Mhm.
That's happening. But I feel like weak. Like I'm getting like these weak spells where I just feel like the energy just drains out of my body. And there was a dead silence on the other end of the phone. I said, and that's why I'm calling, because I think you should know about that. But they stick to like the same. I think it's because like I said, they just stick to like this narrative, like, oh, 99.9 is not a real fever. You're not listening to me. It's not just about that. It's
You're
not just
right.
about,
You're
you know,
right
it's
there.
about your body tells you, like, and what I did was I got on like a telehealth visit with my own doctor who I love, right? And I asked him, I told him, I said, because I have this other problem that I needed to address, adrenal insufficiency, right? So I called him about, I said, what did you think about me calling them? What's your opinion about my whole narrative? He goes, you know your body. You live in your body. Nobody else does. If something is off, you know.
That's what I mean. Yes. Yes.
Now look at your sister. Because she was so
Proactive.
assertive, she lived.
Exactly.
So, no, you can't be quiet. No, that's why I kept calling and calling and calling and over and over and they told me finally today, here's our email address. Just keep telling us how you doing. They're thinking, don't call, you know. But
Yeah.
you know, you have to like what and I'm like, these kids are so dumb, because you know why? They're not practicing the art of medicine, they're practicing the science of medicine. And they're two different things.
Does anybody know what a light's blinking behind me?
I guess you're not feeling good. I am doing better. Oh, she's making fun. Oh, you don't feel well. What do you mean? Of course you don't feel. Are you kidding me? These kids, I just, what are you kidding me? What do you mean by that? I'm like, oh my God. Now I have to substantiate that I feel like crap. What do you mean? Feel like crap. What do you know? So funny. But anyway, I'm going on and on too
I
long.
can see the lights flashing behind
Do you see
Carol.
that? It looks like the police are outside, right?
You know what it is?
What is that?
I'm going to tell you something on a lighter note. No, Columbia Press is good too, but I decided to go with Hospital for Special Surgery.
I'll be right
But
back.
I think
I gotta take Tylenol now.
Sorry, gave you a headache?
Sympathy
Police are
pain.
outside. The
So
police are
anyway,
outside.
that's my story, but the care,
You look at this, it looks like it.
you know, but here's the thing, I keep thinking Jimmy's gonna come down the steps.
Why is the light blinking like that? There's no
Wait,
light
which-
behind me. There's no light behind me. It's blinking in the
It does
camera.
look like there's like a red light.
It's blinking. Look, watch the screen. Wait, it kept. Wait, there it goes again. See it?
Oh yeah, somebody's saying the cops outside.
So the
I don't
cop-
know. Anyway, I hope I didn't go on too long. I didn't mean to.
No, I know. Good to see you.
But I think Jimmy should come down the stairs just for us one day. You know, maybe he could put on like a padded suit.
You did want to do something. Come down there.
He was gonna do it for us. He should
He wanted
someday
to do
surprise
something.
us. He
Yeah.
should. That was one of the all-time most amazing things. Thank God he lived. He came down so hard. Oh my God.
It did that too in Pat Miller's thing when my friend stayed here. Really? It's weird.
Oh, I have interesting news. My daughter's here. She's going home tomorrow, but
yeah?
today, tomorrow, whatever. She got a baby bunny. Did I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Did I send you
Yeah,
a picture?
escarole.
No, not
Arugula.
arugula. Did I send you a picture?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you sent it to me or showed it.
She's so cute. I'm so crazy for her now.
She's here today. She's in the house?
She's upstairs, yeah. Gina's sleeping and she's got like a little playpen
Yeah.
and she plays in this playpen. And then she comes down and we all sit at the table and she plays with us. She goes from one person to the next. She loves all the attention. But she's so cute. The cats, by the way,
Oh, yeah,
Nunu's
the
here.
cat.
There's Nunu.
I thought your daughter can't be around the cats.
She's actually pretty good. Well, if we sterilize the house, pretty good. But she just takes Zyrtec and she can get by pretty good. It's not so
And she's
bad.
okay with the rabbits?
Yeah. And she just found out she could eat strawberries and apples.
Wow.
Yeah.
Apples. Too bad Scooter can't join in.
Did you hear me? I said, oh, now you're eating an apple.
Mm-hmm.
Nunu decided to come say hi instead of Jules this time. Nunu's so funny. He got in the bunny playpen today.
Oh, no. She's
He was
okay?
rolling around in there thinking, why can't I be in this? Right, Nunu? They don't
He's
even
so beautiful.
they don't even give the rabbit any attention at all. It's like the rabbit's not even here. They just don't care about her.
Wow.
Could you guys see him? Can't see.
Yep.
He's such a nice boy. They were freaked out that I wasn't home for 4 days, so they haven't really left my side since I'm home because they don't want me to go away again. It's been very sweet. Wait, I'll show everybody a picture of the bunny. She's so cute. We're acting like such idiots, but it's great. She got a bath today too. She likes baths. This is her bath picture.
The bunny got a bath? Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. She looks like a jackrabbit.
She does, right? But
Yeah.
let's see. I'll see if I can find a really. And she know what she does. Here's the picture of my daughter with the bunny.
Wow. So she actually gives it a bath and wets it down?
Yeah, she uses baby shampoo and.
I had rabbits and I've
Here's a
never
little
heard of giving
video.
a rabbit a bath.
I haven't either.
Oh, wow. Bunny
Wait.
bag.
This is such a cute video. You ready? Watch. That's her like all wrapped up. And she gets up in the morning and she puts her in this like she wraps this scarf around her neck and the bunny goes to sleep in the morning and cuddles with her when she
Oh
first
my
gets up.
gosh.
It's adorable, Lisa.
Isn't she cute? This is her eating a tomato. Look at her little mouth. She's got tomato juice on it.
Mm.
Oh,
So it's been very enjoyable having her here, you know. She's a big hit. This is her with her little foot up in the air.
What kind of a rabbit is she?
They call her a lion rabbit.
Oh, yeah, lion head. Lion head?
Gina said it was lion, but I guess it could be lion head. This is the playpen. Nunu's laying in it, but
Did she get her from a breeder?
yeah. Well, it's a friend of hers that breeds rabbits. But the playpen
I
is
hear
really
they breed
cool.
like crazy.
Oh yeah. Wait, I gotta show you something. No. The playpen folds up to this size. Look at this.
Wow.
And you see how big it is in the picture? It takes up like the whole floor. Like that's half of it.
Mhm.
And like
And is
she
the
can-
rabbit just laying there?
that's Nunu in there.
Oh, that's Nunu in there. Oh,
But she goes in there, like she keeps her in there all night, and she just, has free reign of like the whole area. And then you could just wash it. You just wash it down. Like she took it out with the hose today
mhm.
with soap and water and hosed the whole thing out and left it out in the sun for like 10 minutes. It dried, and she can't get over the top of it. She doesn't know how to get over she doesn't know how to jump over it yet. She probably will eventually, but she doesn't right now. And she hangs out in there and plays and everything. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
That was her bath. She lets her literally pour the water right over her face. It's the funniest thing. So it's been very joyful having her, that little bunny here. Did I show you the cuddle?
Hmm.
oh,
She just decided that, my daughter's her mother and that's it. It's the cutest thing.
We don't know what's flashing. Somebody said it was
Is it
happening.
still flashing? Is it still
Yeah.
flashing?
it is.
We can pretend it's the police and put some drama in. We could put that and say police showed up at the house.
Can you,
Right? We could, right?
well, there's some
Yeah.
people that would want to do that.
Yeah.
They would just want to have that drama.
Uh-oh, cops are at the house again.
Exactly. They would love
Yeah.
it. What's,
And I could go out and pretend I'm talking to them too. Like,
you could do that. Just add.
what's the deal? Why are you guys here again?
Want some coffee?
Right? Yeah. I get some cake and apples and fajitas and quesadillas and some what was that? Routasaur chicken? No.
Rosseteer.
Rotaseer.
Oh, never
Rotaseer.
put water to the
Right,
bunny's
right.
face. Really? It's not good for them, sad soul. The bunny loves the water on her, but no, not on her face. Don't put it on her face. Okay, we won't do that anymore. She says it's not good for them to have the water by their face. All right, that's good to know. But can I see Allie's project again? Do you have it there or no?
Yeah. Oh, you have it?
I watched her do that a little. I love that. I love that like single color on a dark background like that, a colored background. I love that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so pretty. Tell her I love it. Tell her she did a great job on that.
Thank you.
Oh, she's still there?
Yeah, she's
Allie,
right
I
here.
love it.
Thank you.
And I love that look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I love anything Scandinavian.
Yeah, it's got I love that. You did a great job on that.
Thank
She sure
you.
did.
The bunny's name is Arugula. Yeah, I love it. I mean, and like I like being able to use, because I've done things like that, not as beautiful as that. That's beautiful. But when you're doing a single color, it's just there's something so satisfying about making the pattern, right?
Oh, I totally agree. I really like mono colors.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, you don't have to really think about switching colors or anything like that. You just make the pattern and you have that one color. Beautiful. Love it. How long did it take you to make it again?
A week and a half.
That's great. Now, when you do a project, do you get like addicted to it and you can't stop till you're done?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, me
I
too.
totally get like that.
Me
Yeah.
too. I'm like that too.
How's
I
the needle?
still-
Are you doing the needle punch?
It's good, but I'm a little tired.
Oh, I didn't do well on the needle punch. Have you done needle punch, Lisa?
What's needle punch again?
Oh,
What it is again?
it's like punch. Oh, not needle punch, punch needle.
I've never done that.
You should see. I tried it. When
I'd
was
like
it
to
that I
try
tried
it.
Oh, it was bad. It was horrible.
My grandmother used to do that.
Really? Punch needle?
She used to do like bag beading and all this intricate. I have her beading needle. I
Angie
still
wants
have
to
it.
know what size.
Bunnies don't need baths, only bottom if it's dirty. Yes, yes.
14
The water
count,
might go in the
Angie.
ears and nose, causes lung inflammation. Bunnies. Oh, that's great to tell me, sad soul.
Yeah, I know.
That's great. She likes to clean her bottom. She likes to clean the bottom. She doesn't like when she gets like yucky on the bottom. But
Yeah.
I'll tell her that, okay? It's good to know because we're not bunny experts. We're not. I mean, she calls her friend to ask her things, but I don't know if she asked her anything about a bath. I'm not sure, but I'll tell her that. But anyway, needle punch. Do you have a kit?
Yeah,
Get a kit for
yeah,
that?
she got me a kit from Etsy, and I got some special needles that I got at Walmart on sale when I was a scooter. But it wasn't. It wasn't explained enough. Maybe I had to watch some videos or whatever.
No,
But,
don't nibble, mommy. Don't nibble, mommy.
Where is that punch needle?
It's right here.
How much did you get done on it?
I just got the weight. I have to trace, since I'm doing it on a hoop, I have my stand, I have to
Oh.
trace around the.
Are you serious about trying like hook rugs again?
I'm still. Well, I would do that way more than punch needle.
Well, hook rugging is so much like it's such a lightweight project. Like you don't have to think that much.
No, but I would like a
But it's fun.
premium kit, like something
Yeah,
like
like something
above
that's
what we did, like
right,
when we
like-
were kids.
yeah. Because when we were kids, they didn't.
Yeah, and the yarn was like crappy quality, right? Remember,
Yeah,
it would
and
like
it would,
all
like,
come.
fray.
Yeah, yeah.
Love
Mhm.
you too, Danielle. See.
Right, and you couldn't really do much. Like, I mean, if they made like a premium yarn, that would be nice to do something.
You get that on it?
You
Yeah.
can get she said you can get that. Scooter looks like she's contemplating life in general. She
I've
could
had
continue
bunnies for
living.
9 years. Just
Doesn't she?
ask
Like,
me if you
I
have
don't know.
questions. Great. She has bunny information.
I'll never tell.
Some pictures to your email when you have time. We would love to see.
I have to go back and look at the needle punch video.
Lisa, oh,
Was that a
okay.
couple of days ago? That was a few days ago. the
Oh,
needle
yeah.
punch?
When did I do that needle punch? It was oh my gosh, like it's always we labeled it floss tube. Have you ever heard of floss tube?
Wait, I zoned out a minute. Could you just say
Oh.
that again?
We labeled it floss tube. Have you ever heard of floss tube?
No.
Yeah, well, you'll find it on, just search on floss
Oh,
tube here.
you mean I'm gonna learn something new?
Yeah, I learned something new too. And then she's like, oh, it qualifies for floss tube because she was doing this needle point on it, cross stitch.
Right.
And I was trying to do the, you should see, I did it, the horrible attempts. It reminds you of the decoupage. I said, this is it.
Oh, it
It's
can't be
just-
that bad, is it?
No, it was because I totally gave up on it. Yeah. No, the kids are not even here, Patricia.
Deborah, I do sleep with the brace on. Sometimes I'll take it off for brief periods of time, but I sleep with it on because when you're asleep, you could be moving in a way that you shouldn't move and not know it. So I sleep with it on, yeah.
The funny
It
thing is, it wasn't doing that before. The light.
What is that?
I don't know.
Now, are you guys having like a sleepover girls' time in the house, the other house?
Well, yeah, just us two right here, right now.
That's nice.
Your husband
time.
surprised you with this cricket. Oh, wow. Oh, but it's the wrong one, so I'm sending it back.
Oh.
I hope that didn't go like this. Oh, it's the wrong one. It's not the one I wanted. No, she probably said it really nicely. Which one did he get you? You want the one like mommy has? Yeah. Isn't it nice? It's always nice when they go and do that and they get the wrong one and then you like don't know how to tell them it's the wrong one, right? So it's like, yeah, isn't that the one you want? That's the wrong one.
I told Gina that you're trying to get me to get a cricket.
You would be like, over the moon with the cricket.
Maybe I'll let
Patricia,
Gary
I
get it
think
for
you're
me for
behind.
Christmas or something.
I think Patricia's behind in the chat,
Why would she say?
that you're teasing me with the apple,
Oh, she must be behind, yeah.
the apple. So I think she's behind.
Oh, okay, you have an appointment? Oh, okay, have a good time there.
And thank you, Cactus Jane.
Is your email
Do you want to see what I did? You want to see what I did in the model? Did I tell
You
you?
worked
Did I
on that one? You're
No,
recovering?
before the. No.
Oh,
Did you
all
know
right.
I changed the bed? I told you, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's important for me to tell you.
You changed the bed. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? When you put,
Yeah, but did I tell you that already?
I think so.
And then oh, hi, Robin.
Did
I
you get
love
the
you
Russian,
too.
did you get the Russian dolls done?
You want to see what they look like?
Yeah.
I
Do it-
did. You know what I did? I tried with like the baking like dough that you make.
Yeah,
All that.
the
And I didn't like them.
Filmo? The Filmo? Is it Filmo?
You want to see what they look like? I
Yeah.
didn't like them.
All right,
So I did something different. Hold on.
okay.
Still flashing. Is the
I
TV
know.
on?
No.
Well, the
it's
TV wouldn't flash like
It's
that.
just a SWAT team outside, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's all. Can you
All
see
good.
that in your house? When you
I
turn
can,
around?
no. It's just in the camera.
Wait, let me just get a drink a second.
Yeah, I'll get one too.
Cheers.
Robin, thank you, sweetie.
Why won't I look for what, Sharon?
All right, so this is what I did.
There's
This was
nothing
my
there. I have
first.
glass doors over here. There's nothing.
This is my first attempt.
Oh, wow.
Now I used the glue, the clay to make the eyes and the lips.
And she look a little bit like Mr. Bill.
She looked just like Mr. Bill.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, Mr. Bill.
Oh
Yeah. It's a little too,
It's
like a
just
little too
doesn't
prominent.
look just like Mr.
Should be
Bill?
delicate. Yeah. Should be like very, very delicate, right? Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
I
I
should-
tried another one using beads for the eyes. Hello, honey. Hello.
I had my glasses on. Was I not supposed to?
Why? Who said
Nunu,
that?
you like that? For some reason, Nunu wants to look at everything. Stop. This is my
It just looks
second
like
one,
something that should be
and
deleted.
it looks even more like Mr. Bill.
Yes. And those were beads? Because the mouth looks really like Mr. Bill now. Really like Mr. Bill.
I used little tiny seed beads,
I
Yeah.
love it.
but it still looks a little,
Like Mr. Bill, more than a Russian doll. Yeah.
yeah. And they're really, really small. This one's small. Look, I'll show you the difference.
It looks like
Oh,
Mr.
God
Bill's
bless.
baby. Thank you.
It
Looks like Mr. Bill's
Mr.
baby.
Bill and Baby Bill. Baby Bill.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. And that actually maybe looks like Mr. Bill's wife and his baby.
Oh no.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So, oh wait,
Uh-oh.
my hand
You
just went
dropped
into like. No, my hands go into some. All right. My hands
Spasm?
were just. Yeah. All right. So what I did was I changed my whole strategy. I decided to get maybe indent, and then see, Wow Life said make a little indentation and then hand paint. But I just abandoned that whole method and I just went with decoupage method. I'll show you.
Oh, you did? I'm
Yeah.
going to see if I stop and start the camera again, if it changes it. Hold on.
So I ended up liking this 100% better, but I don't know. You tell me what you think, because now that I'm thinking of it, looking at it, I'm
Okay,
not positive
Lisa.
I really like it, but I'm
Maybe
going to
it
show you what I
stopped.
ended
Let's
up
see.
doing.
Oh, it's back again.
Okay.
It seems worse.
Lisa.
Oh, yeah, those look good. So you found little decoupage things like that?
Well, I had these beads,
Right.
and then I printed out miniaturized versions on my printer of pictures of the dolls, and I just went for the lazy method and just glued them on the beads.
That's good. Yeah.
So I ended up accepting how they came out. And then I just glued them on because I want it to be on the bench, so when you look inside, you see them lined up on the back of the bench, because they use they recommend in the kit that you use like flower pots lined up in there.
Oh, yeah. Flower pots, like what
Like
about
lined up
vases?
on the bench.
Yeah,
But
you could.
I didn't
You know
want to
what you
use the
could
flower
do?
pot.
You know what you could do?
I could actually shape these beads, right?
You could, but you could also, like, on the other one, those beads would almost be like vases, and you could put little flowers in them.
I mean, drill out their little Mr. Bill heads.
No, don't they have a hole?
No, they're just solid.
No, not those babies. The beads you have on there.
Oh, you mean make them like little flower pots?
You could make them like little vases.
That's cute.
add
That's not a
more.
bad idea, is it?
Yeah, and maybe make some like with the little German designs or the Russian designs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
not a bad idea because they do have holes in the top.
Yeah, you could
I
stick little
had-
flowers in there,
Like I
like
really
little tiny little flowers.
that would work. That would probably look really cute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I originally planned to use wood filler in there.
I think putting some of those little tiny little, like the little tiny little ones they put in the dollhouse, like window boxes and stuff, those little tiny little paper flowers. You can get them at Hobby Lobby and stuff. I think I have some that I got at Hobby Lobby, like little tiny little stems.
That's a good idea because it would be like a little different.
Yeah.
Right?
Because then they would be like little vases that would look like nesting doll motif.
Yeah, because like I have other beads and I was going to glue like 2 round beads on top of each other, but then they didn't look right with that. I was trying all different combinations of beads together to get the shape, but then I felt like keeping it just simple like that, even though it kind of looks, it's not the exact same shape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just go with the simplicity of that, like just
Right.
make it that's just, but I like that idea. That would be cute.
You made that, Lisa?
What?
Scooter's just waking up.
You mean the bench? I made the bench for the dollhouse, I
Oh
made
my
the bench
goodness.
for the camper.
So nice.
Thanks. It's my grandmother's fabric.
I have to get back on my camper.
So pretty.
That's why I did the bed over with this fabric, because first of all, it didn't look right, but second of all, I wanted to have like some of my grandmother's fabric in it. So anyway, that's my story. I did try. I gave it a best shot, but I couldn't put Mr. Bill up there.
Your straw, you know what? Don't touch your straw because right now it looks like that size is all off. It looks like it's a ladder that's like reaching to the cabinet up behind you.
I see that.
It looks
Isn't that
huge.
amazing? It's like
Yeah.
an optical illusion.
Yeah, I know. It looks, your straw looks huge. It looks like the biggest
It is
straw
kind of
ever.
it is kind of a big straw, like it's a big plasticky straw.
Yeah, but it
But it
looked
does
like
look
the biggest
funny,
straw
doesn't it?
ever. Yeah, it looked like it was like just reaching up to the cabinet behind you.
So
Yeah, it was
funny.
crazy. Yeah.
I did get another kit, by the way.
You did?
My friends gave me one as a present.
What one?
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Am I staying on too long?
No, we're not.
I'm not boring anybody?
No, I don't. I'm sure not. No.
You sure?
Good, or is she boring anyone?
Check and
No,
make sure.
everybody
No.
loves having you on.
I just want to be sure. I don't want to be like that. All right, hold on. I'll get it.
No,
Oh,
I
I got
love
two
ya.
approvals. I got 2 approvals from Robin and Lisa H.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I got 2 approvals, so that's good.
that's good.
Gary liked it. He's becoming my judge now, my husband, because he's the only one that's usually around. So
Oh,
I'm always
yeah.
like, do you like this? Do you not like this? He's gonna go back to work 1 day a week in September.
Oh, is he? In September?
Yeah, they're starting to go back.
I
But he's only
know.
doing 1 day a week.
Only 1 day a week.
Yeah, all right, hold on, I'll get the.
All right.
the chat's blowing up with everybody saying, no, you're great, Lisa. No, 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 we love having you.
Okay, just want to make sure. Wait, where did I put it?
We got a 2-scooter troll. Oh, my gosh.
I should find a place for these just because they're funny.
Biden.
We had a 2-scooter troll. Okay.
Hold on, it's freezing.
Oh, my gosh.
This is it. My friends gave me this one.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
which one is it?
Biden.
That's like
Oh, wait,
mine.
Scooter Biden.
No, that's
Wait,
like
I gotta
mine, but
figure out
which
which
one did you get?
They gave me,
Your German friends?
no,
Oh,
my 2 best friends. They dropped off they're so funny. They dropped off a gigantic teddy bear, 2 cross-stitch magazines with all this really fun crap in it, flowers, like a lap desk,
oh, really?
and all sorts of stuff. And you know what they did? They gave me you're not gonna believe this. You ready?
Mm.
You gotta see this.
They gave you the
I-
same kid I have?
Yeah, I'll show you that in a second, but I gotta tell you what else they gave me, okay? Get ready. Let me see where to find it. They gave me, I have a picture of it. They're upstairs, but I have a picture of it.
The people are
gave me-
upstairs?
No, my friends.
They're upstairs, the friends are upstairs?
No, the things
Oh.
I'm gonna show you
Oh, okay.
is really upstairs, the object.
Oh, okay.
But I have a picture to show you.
All right. What is that?
Ask Ollie, what's your daughter's name? Allie.
Alexandra.
Ask Alexandra. I want to say Alessandra because that's my cousin's name. Alexandra. Ask Allie.
Oh, that's a razor.
Wait a second. You girls tell me, both of you, wait. And everybody there.
All right.
These are Vera Bradley shavers.
Oh, Vera Bradley Venus razor.
Now, you can't see it up close, but they are 3-dimensional. The pattern is embossed, raised, and painted on there. Could you ever use those razors?
No.
Ask Allie.
No. No, she said no. She'd have to
I
say.
can't do it.
Because they're
too
disposable.
big.
It's different because they're disposable, right?
Right.
Yeah, if it's different if you could refill them.
I said to my friends, there's no way I'm using these.
Right.
And they're like,
Yeah.
well, don't worry. We'll get you new ones if you want
Right.
them. I'm like, no point. I can't throw that in the garbage.
Right. Yeah.
So, right, it's not just me, right?
Mm-mm.
They're really
So, yeah, that was
pretty.
part. Aren't they beautiful, Scooter?
They
Mhm.
They're even more beautiful in person. I told her, I said, I'm gonna have to make like a basket
Mhm.
in my bathroom or something. Oh, that's not.
Or put them for show in your, you
And
mean
put
in
them
your bath,
right,
yeah.
like put them in like a basket and make an arrangement around these.
Right, right. Your show razors.
Yeah, because they're beautiful. I can't throw that away. I said to my friends, it would be one thing like using those, but I can't throw that in the garbage, really.
Right.
So it's not just me, right?
Mm-hmm. Kathy
Now
from
you
Texas
agree
is
too,
just
and
trying to get
Scooter?
on everyone's nerves tonight.
What?
Now she says Kathy from Texas is just trying to get on everyone's nerves tonight.
So
She
I
goes,
think
I
She
would
said
she
use
she would
them.
agrees
use
with
them.
me. Scooter,
Mhm.
you agree too, right? Yeah, they're beautiful,
Oh,
right? Lisa H.
100%.
You know what? Lisa
They're
H probably
Too
already has
pretty.
one.
Oh, I'm sure she does. She probably has them in different colors.
Yeah.
Who, the Bryan clan?
Oh, the Bryan clan too, but Lisa H as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, Lisa H already has those. All right,
Yeah.
so the house that they gave me, I think, is I don't remember now. Oh, 8007A. I don't remember which one it is. Oh, it's got the blue roof. So it's,
Which one?
don't
Which one?
remember. Wait, I'll get the book out.
All right.
You know, it has all the, oh, it has a doggy,
Which doggy? Let me see.
like the one you have, I think.
Let me see. Does he have a luggage container or something?
Oh, it's the garden one. He's watering the plants.
Yeah,
Look.
he's watering the plants. Let me see.
Yeah.
Which one did I get? I have the Christmas one. I have the Christmas one. I thought I
I
had the
think you
garden
got-
one.
No, you got the Christmas one, didn't you?
No, I don't think I did. I?
I heard what you said, Kathy from Texas. You
Oh.
funny girl. All right, look.
Oh, he's watering the garden.
He's watering the garden. So let's see, which one was this? I forgot. I'm
I've got one
taking
that's- I think he's sitting with his
painkillers. My
suitcase.
brain is not working.
Yeah, but I got one. He's sitting with his suitcase. I don't think it's Christmas though. Huh.
He's sitting with what?
I think he has this little suitcase.
Is he going on a trip?
I think so.
Oh no. I have to mail you the little Westie dog. I'm saving a Westie dog for you.
Okay.
You have to have it.
All right.
I think I'm gonna on mine. I'm gonna put on the bench because they're sitting at. Do you remember there's two benches and a table in the middle?
Mhm, mhm.
I think I'm gonna try to needle felt a little teddy bear to sit on here.
Oh yeah, I see. Needle felting is something it's fun.
Yeah, because like it's open ended. You can make it any way you want.
Yeah, and you can get. You know what's really good? Even after your piece is done, you can keep stabbing it with the needle and make it like even more
Yes.
defined. Like
Like-
it doesn't. It just yeah.
You know, we need to make a list of everything we're gonna do when we get together,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
And I don't want to hear about it.
Aren't you gonna be there too? Wait, aren't you coming too?
I want to.
Of course you're
Oh,
going
I
to
would
come.
drive. I would drive, but don't you have to do 14-day quarantine? Or is that canceled?
Shoot, that's in New York State. It's only certain states.
But you want to hear the funny thing? My nephew and his wife are coming back here in October from Illinois. And I'm like, whoa, did you have a 14-day freaking quarantine? But they're coming back.
If they get caught, they get a $10,000 fine.
Oh,
Are you
really?
serious?
What if I call the police on them?
They're doing
Hi, how are you? They're rolling it right now.
random stops of people from certain states, only from not the tri-state area. Like my daughter didn't have to worry. Like Pennsylvania, Connecticut, like local
Right,
states.
right.
But
Mhm.
there's a list of them on the website. I went on the New York State website because I was worried about it. And it's only certain states. But if they
Right.
stop you and they find out that you're not quarantining, they could fine you $10,000. They're doing it in the city though. They're doing random stops in the city. I guess they need to raise a little more money.
Yes.
And where's this mall? Is it in New York or Pennsylvania?
It's in New York.
New York.
Wait a minute, let me see which one of these. Why can't I find which one this is?
Look at the number.
See, the number is over here, look. But then the ones on the front don't have a number.
Yeah, I know that's, but that's.
Oh, here
yeah.
it is. I found it. Oh,
What?
wait, no. The Holiday Times is the puppy with on the by the piano. So you don't have Christmas.
No, I have one with a guard, like, that's what I'm saying. I have a.
Oh, this is it. Forest Times. Maybe it's the same. Look where my
Let me
finger
see.
is.
Can you bring it a little closer, a little closer?
Yeah.
Keep coming, a little closer. Oh, you have a bedroom, right?
It looks like a. I don't know what is it. Tell me.
I
can't
have, see, yeah, you have the bedroom. I think it's a bedroom. And I have the living room of that. But it's very, very similar.
Is the dog with the water? The little
I don't
squirty?
have the dog with the watering. I have like a dog with, I think he has a suitcase.
Oh yeah, this is like a little bedroom. It's called Forest Times.
Yeah, and I have a couch, a white couch blogger couch.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And a coffee table and this like thing.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's really. And this has like a little embroidery on this.
Yeah.
Allie would like that. Look, you could do a miniature cross stitch or something and put it on the wall. See it?
Yeah.
It's round.
Right. Yeah.
So my friends got me this. So I was really excited because it's like another. It looks a lot. It looks like it's less involved too.
Yeah. You think it's less involved? Okay. Good. We're gonna have a craft night soon. We're gonna have to have another craft night.
All right.
Crafting soon. I have to do that, but it's Woodbury Commons, Scooter. Daniel's.
Woodbury Commons. You know, the last time I went to Woodbury Commons was years and years ago.
The last time I went, I had to return Jimmy's Holy jeans.
Is what
Oh,
jeans?
that's the one
It's
you
Holy
went to?
jeans.
Okay,
Teddy
I
Orton.
remember.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. It has the picture right on here. Forest Times. Duh. Dumb as
Oh,
anything. I'm so
see,
dumb.
so, okay, yeah, that's one I considered getting, but then that was the bedroom. I said, okay, I'll do the living room.
So maybe if we have a craft night, I'll start this one with you. We could do it at the same time.
Yeah, 'cause I have to do my couch and stuff. I'm lost on that. All right.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
go
figured-
too, but no, it was great to have you on and good to
I
see
had
you.
I had the energy. I was hungry and I came down and I was like, wow, I have the energy.
Yeah,
to
I was
be
hungry too, because I
down.
didn't even eat, like, I had like a little bit of something. It was really lunch before, so I made myself something and ate too.
My mother-in-law sent me a big giant box of Krause's chocolate.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah,
nice.
wasn't that nice?
Yeah. Chocolate's
They make-
always nice.
Yeah, they have a couple of stores now. When I was younger, they only had the one. But it's good.
Remember to hit the lights, guys, please.
Yeah, well,
It was
thanks for
nice
coming
seeing
on,
everybody.
and God bless. Prayers for everyone that needs them. Love you guys.
Love everyone.
Tomorrow and
Great to
Love
see
all
you.
of you.
Thanks for the advice about the bunny too. I'll tell Gina.
okay.
Watch
now-
Apple's video, Lisa.
Oh yeah, what
Yeah.
go on your channel?
Yeah.
Let me see how I have to get us
Okay.
out of here. Let
I'm
me see.
glad
I
she
have a-
liked everything.
I think
wanted
you'll
her to be
enjoy it.
excited.
I think you'll enjoy it.
I will. I'm sure I will. And now I got to see everybody, and I feel better. Felt so bad. I missed everybody so bad, but I just didn't have
Told
the
you to get
energy.
better.
let me
I
Thank
told
see.
her
you.
about the surgery and she's just.
Thank
she's-
you.
Yeah.
I really need a
Okay.
haircut. I should have
Oh,
gone
you
in the
should have
woods with
got
you.
Caroline Connor should come.
Man, I wish I would have gone in the woods for that. My friend was supposed to cut my hair the day before my surgery, and then she couldn't. So it's
Oh, yeah?
become so much more of a mop.
Maybe Gary could give it he could do that a little
I
bit.
mean, he does have barbers in his family. Maybe there's a gene in there for that.
Maybe
know.
he could just say chop, chop, chop a little bit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
Good night, Sam.
All right.
I
Good
love
night,
you.
everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Love you.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
Night.
Bye.